right? That's
Gas
the
Powered
name,
Bay,
Supreme
Gas Powered
Commander?
Games, Chris Ty.
Yeah, gas powered. You're thinking of Planetary Annihilation. Was the
Oh,
guys
okay.
made?
Okay,
But-
but yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. The guys at Petroglyph, they're all old CNC vets, and they were like ecstatic.
Wait, is
to
it
look
what's
at
his
their
name?
old
Like,
code
what's the guy
again.
who made Supreme Commander? Chris Taylor, or is it Chris? I don't know. Is it Chris Taylor or Chris Tyler? I could be.
Let me look. Chris Avalon was Fallout.
Oh yeah. Oh, someone commissioned me to draw a Fallout character. I have to do that after
Oh yeah,
Alpha.
Kyle.
Yeah, Fallout's a good game.
Chris
I like
Taylor was
Fallout.
the guy behind. Was one of the minds behind Supreme Commander.
Yeah. You know what's sad is that the reasoning why they had to dumb down Supreme Commander 2, which I do have, was because for one, it's the Xbox,
Yep.
which
Mm.
it
I
does.
still enjoyed Supreme
Yeah.
Commander 2, but
The story
yeah,
though,
when they-
the story was a bit off. I'm not gonna lie about that.
I don't know. I kind of preferred 2's story over 1 just because it was a little more. I
Made
don't know,
sense.
a little more centralized.
And to be honest, I do like the options of optional campaigns for each faction, though. That's the one thing I actually do like. However, I don't think Supreme Commander's story is fully bad. It's just weird.
Yeah, especially since it does fall into that. Oh, each campaign has their own canonical endings, but we're gonna kind of pretend only the UEF ending is canon in the expansion.
Yeah.
They kind of had to do that with Fury's Revenge. They assumed that the U.S. were the victors.
Yeah.
Well, the Allies, I should say.
Okay, keep getting. I gotta keep.
But you know, I understand why. But anyways, it's a good thing that, you know, and Red Alert 3 kind of just assumes like it just assumes that Allies won in some sort or fashion.
Oh, really?
You know, I mean, well, even the original ending for Red Alert 1 still results in the Soviets' collapse.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And
yeah,
it actually kind of hints that that is that both the Allied and Soviet ending in Red Alert 1 still leads to Tiberian Sun. Well, Tiberian Dawn, I mean.
Yeah.
Ah.
I won't give away how, but it's like, wait, what?
How does that work? Okay.
Red Alert 1 is a prequel to Tiberian Dawn.
Yeah.
And originally the idea for Command & Conquer 3 was to tie both of the timelines back together again. Yeah, basically there was supposed to be a nod mission that you get into a GDI holding facility, like, you know, artifact kind of place.
Yeah.
And you find Einstein's time travel machine.
Damn. Okay.
Huh.
And Yuri is a former Nod guy.
You know, I kind of always got that impression from Red Alert 2.
Yeah.
I mean, granted,
Yes.
Red Alert 2 was fucking bonkers off the wall shit, but I could still see
it
it fitting into the
worked.
canon.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It
That's
took itself not serious enough to be good.
Well, okay, like, what's his name? David Hasselhoff. He's the vice president.
Oh, that's Red Alert 3.
That Red Alert 3, yeah. J.K. Simmons is the president, and Red Alert 3, David Hasselhoff is his vice president. Although,
Another
I will
nuke.
say, Red
And
Alert
Coach
2
Takai
Tanya is better than Red Alert 3 Tanya.
Damn.
Yeah, I can see that. Redhead.
Can you Cybern fuck
yeah.
off?
Well, and also, she wasn't being played by a then crazy...
Oh. Oh, man. The Cybern
Yeah,
will
the
not...
actress for Tanya in Red Alert 3 turned out to be a very, very crazy lady that, yeah...
What'd she do?
She got in trouble a lot.
For
Wait,
what?
hang on. Whoop.
What'd she do?
The Soviet leader in Red Alert 3 turns out to be, what's his name?
Tim Curry.
Yeah. And it's one of the few things that actually made Tim Curry laugh in the middle of the take.
Oh.
And
I
they
was kicking
kept it.
to the one place it hasn't
That
been-
was the take that they kept.
Damn.
Jenny McCarthy, that's the actress. Hang on, let me.
What happened to her?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
What? For one, she's married to, or she's related to the Wahlbergs.
Also, Tiberian's Son has James Earl Jones in it.
Oh, and Christian Slater.
Yeah. Red Alert 3 has Michael Ironside in there.
That's Tiberian Wars.
Ah.
Yeah. You can get that game on Steam, by the way.
Ah, yes. Wait, did the nuke go off?
Yeah, there's a lot of big there's a lot of big A and B lister names in them, in all the games. But it's kind of like, as a guy that played Kane in all of them, he's like a lot of times it was like, one step away from filming in mom's basement kind of production levels.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my.
Although for Red Alert 1, they actually did get a good guy to look like Stalin.
They did.
Yeah, it's like...
You know what's crazy is that Stalin...
actually looks like him.
Stalin...
Yeah, and he acted just as unhinged as Stalin was back then.
Yeah, it's like, this is totally ridiculous, but it kind of works. It actually works.
Oh, hello Shannon. What are you doing? I'm getting followed... Oh my goodness.
But... Yeah.
Man.
And of course, we all recognize that Command & Conquer 4 Tiberian Twilight does not fucking exist.
No. I mean, even Kane himself was like, he's like, I tried, guys. I tried to make it good.
Not even the charisma of the almighty Kane could save it.
Well, he did his best, but I think it's kind of still like one of those things, like, technically this game does not exist, people. This game does not exist. We're just going to have to Terminator it, okay? Oh, that timeline does not exist. Yeah.
I remember being so hyped for it too when it was in the lead up to
it turned out that it was them trying to scrap a mobile game and then reuse it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, it was the original Command & Conquer mobile game that they scrapped. But then EA's like, well, hey, I'll see if I can use that. And at first, it was just supposed to be a non-canonical, okay, let's have a little bash brawl kind of game. Which, okay, was fine. Then they,
shit the bed.
Yeah, they went great. Oh man.
Yeah, then they went for it, and then it's like, no. And then they made a even worse mobile game, which...
I gotta build more mass. Oh my goodness.
So for a lot of people, it ends with Kane's Wrath, and honestly, is a good way for it at the end. Like...
My goodness. Oh. Oh yeah, I do have Dawn of War as well. I still need to finish that.
Oh, Dawn of War is a good one. Oh, but by the way, Dark Crusade is a good game, but...
I have all the expansions for the first game.
You want to put it on easy. Normal mode is not... Normal mode is not what you would call normal.
I keep hearing it's gonna fuck you
really
up.
Upgraded the AI in that.
I heard the Necrons are gonna fuck you up.
Easy is actually more of keeping the AI in what it was originally built on.
How fucked do you
and
get?
Then the hard is like, oh my gosh, what did they do?
So it's like Halo 2 with Legendary, pretty much. Except instead of making Legendary difficult.
But that's normal mode. That's normal mode. It's like, okay, you're building up your base, you got your units, you're taking over points, and then it's like, wait, why do they have a Baneblade ankle ready?
I always play Imperial Guard. I was playing Stolstorm.
Baneblade tank is their super unit, and you just are now getting to having the ability to even think about building yours.
Yeah. Hey, Alpha, if you're wanting to know, a Baneblade is literally the biggest tank humanity has built in Warhammer. It has 11 guns on it.
Not the biggest, but for a while, yes.
It has 11 guns on it. Put that into perspective.
and all 11 guns are in the game.
He's all.
It's the most heavily armed super unit in Dark Crusade.
I played
And it
Soulstorm's
has 11
campaign.
guns that are designed to work on everything.
It just sounds like a Rata tank at that point.
Pretty much, that's what it is.
Okay, look, okay, this is like, okay, this tank, okay, you know the Mammoth tank?
Yeah.
This is its, like, it's like, this is my baby boy, but the baby boy is bigger than the father.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best way you
It
could
was given steroids, apparently.
Yes, pretty much.
Steroids.
And mom looks so tiny, it's like, there's no way that came out of her.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, like,
So who was the mom in this equation?
that'd probably be the Predator tank.
Oh.
See that?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Bane Blade. I always prefer Imperial Guard, not gonna lie. I don't know if it's just because they're cheap as fuck, but then again.
Well, in Dark Crusade, Imperial Guard are like heavily compensated for. And then they buffed them up even more in Soulstorm. It's like,
need more time. Destroy the Aeon.
and okay, I mean, it's easy to break their morale, but there's usually so many of them, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, just pair them up. If you pair them with Psychers and Commissars.
Yeah, witness your doom. Yeah, I know, I heard that line so many times.
Oh, Jesus, that's
Because if you play Space Marines, it's either you get to either fight Eldar first or Imperial Guard. I made the mistake of trying to take on an Imperial Guard
Realistically,
on normal mode.
like fighting the Imperial
And-
Guard is like fighting the Soviet Union. Except instead of just having an economy, it's just
Except
their
for their
own.
gear's actually good.
Yeah.
yeah, they actually have not.
And it's just
more
like,
material.
it's like, okay, time for Terminators. Wait, what do you mean I can only build one squad of Terminators?
And then they're like the guardsmen. You see them like endless waves
Kakus.
of.
Yeah, no, I'm like, it's like, wait, why am I looking at Zergrush with guns?
Not
And
only
they have
that,
a tank.
yeah,
You left it in the kitchen.
It's like, tank.
you gotta be kidding me.
Well, and here's the thing, I ended up pushing all the way up to where their HQ was, but they had the freaking Bane Blade sitting on top of it. And so, with an engineer. And I'm just like,
Shit.
I'm just like,
Damn it!
by the way, the engineer repairs them. They repair anything damaged nearby them. So,
You're fucked.
my priority was to get the engineer and then work on the tank and then work on the base while the base is pumping out guardsmen, which keep distracting all of my guys.
Yeah, it'd be like that though.
Even the guys with the rocket launchers. I mean, you could build an 8-man squad and 4 of them with rocket launchers. The only problem is they had one, have setup time, and 2, have setup, like, 1, they have setup time where they had to not be moving, and then setup time to even aim, and then shoot.
Right.
And then that setup time is acting as their reload.
Yeah.
And then you have a Bane Blade tank, which is knocking them off of their feet. And then so they had to get back into range with the rockets, and oh.
Not only that, they're very like you can just modify them in any way, shape, or form. Like for defensive, you could choose chain gun or las cannon. I think I always go las cannon for the most part.
I've only played Dawn of War once or twice. I think mostly because of
Dawn of War, the original Dawn of War, your best armored unit was just a standard dreadnought with the chain gun.
Yeah.
And just set all of you guys to ranged mode. I mean, the standard Dreddy with chain gun was much better than its counterpart with a missile rack. especially if you had assault marines, because your Dreddy would sometimes occasionally cause friendly fire incidents, and
Damn.
at least
Yeah.
with the chain gun it aims, and oh my gosh, it's like.
Do you
it's
like the second one?
Chain gun on the original Dawn of War Dreddy was just like, it may not be anti-tank, but it doesn't matter.
It's a chain gun. What do you
Bullets
expect?
down the range.
It's a chain gun, so might as well. Oh
Yeah.
What do you like about the second? Do you like the second one?
I mean,
I did like the second one, the more squad-based. Yeah. And anyways,
Read a
in
little bit of
games,
the
that's how I prefer my strategy is squad-based and turn-based if available.
Hmm.
so what do you feel? How do you feel about XCOM?
I did like XCOM. XCOM's good.
I heard XCOM's fun for its mods, so like I could do just.
Yes.
There's a bunch of Halo mods.
There's a lot of good armor mods and gear
Oh
mods.
yes.
I mean,
Wait.
even if they're just only like
Cosmetic.
visual.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can
hey, it's Rapid
or,
Scout.
like,
Oh, okay.
for the
There's so many
sniper,
voice
you
actors
can
as well.
how
someone
are you
made a
doing?
mod of replacing
How you
their
doing?
pistol with a like a little stubby hand cannon size shotgun.
Yeah.
I'm just like, ooh. Like,
Come on,
I-
did the
I
nuke?
like you.
Yes, the nuke went off!
full shit
Finally!
and just had a mix mash of like YouTubers and anime characters in my squad.
You know
What
what?
the fuck
Hey,
is
Alpha,
this?
we should all play Earth Defense Force together.
Oh, that'd be sick.
We should all have a mod where a Halo mod for Earth Defense Force.
Alpha, check this out.
Ah shit. Gotta be
yeah, but
trying to do
seriously, I would be
dishes.
down playing. I would be down for playing RTS games with you guys, no problem.
Yeah, it's been a
Same.
while since I played Red Alert, and
Whoa.
it's always been like a childhood
Hello.
thing. I only remember it from my
What's this?
childhood, so it's like, damn.
Yeah, no, but honestly, if you want all the games, get them on Origin, and then
Shit.
and then
Gotta add more ships.
Yes.
well, I would
That's looking
recommend
good so far.
Well, because the price tag on the Origin copies are the lowest of them all,
Oh,
and it's even cheaper with the bundle.
Yeah.
that would.
I
do it.
mean, honestly, we could just all get Red Alert 2 and install Yuri's Revenge, and install the CNC ENet patcher.
Oh shit! Fuck! I don't want torpedo bombers on my
So,
battleships.
I mean, all of us, we can just all just play Red Alert 2 together.
yeah.
Although,
Okay.
if you just want to like do a dip your toes into Command and Conquer kind of experience, they had the freeware version of Tiberian Sun.
That's
Yeah.
Oh
Who
shit!
is Tiberian?
I mean, we could all do that as
Tiberian Sun
just
is like the
okay.
Second? No, the first.
Tiberian Sun is the best of the freeware versions that we can get our hands on. Although
Come
there's
on,
also
my-
Twisted Insurrection,
Come on,
which
my next
comes
artillery piece is
pre-installed
on.
with the net client.
Come on, my next artillery piece is up. How many artillery pieces do I have? 1, 2, 3. I gotta get.
Yeah,
next-
here, let me give you the address of where to find all of that stuff.
Fucking knows. Kitchen is a mess.
Ah, yes.
We're into a
Glory.
huge battle scene right here.
Glorious.
Yeah, cncnet.org.
Ah.
Hey, look at my stream.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm just waiting for my shit to. Alright, I'm on.
Looking at it.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Well, actually, there's technically 3 Command & Conquer timelines. There's also the timeline
Oh.
for Generals and 0
Wait.
Hour.
Are the Coveys going against the Imperials?
It's a Annihilation of Infinite Earths, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me what Annihilation of Infinite Earths is.
Oh god, I haven't even
Mickey
been
Mouse
seeing
wants
what
to
you're doing.
Control
Chaos
of all
God goes fucking
franchise.
insane.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Is that a TIE fighter?
Yeah.
TIE Advanced, or is it a
Yeah, TIE advanced. TIE advanced. If it's like curved.
Yeah, TIE Advanced. TIE Bomber's double pod.
This one with the
Right. I got
the
confused
wrong
for a
one.
second there.
TIE Bomber, yeah, it has 2 pods. One for the pilot, one for the bomb rack.
Yeah.
Speaking of ties, has anyone seen that animated tie film?
Yeah, TIE Fighter. Oh, that
Have
anime
you
one.
guys- have you seen X-Wing?
No, I don't think I have.
It's a new one. It just came out like a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
Shit, I gotta look that up.
We can watch it right now.
Yeah,
I want to see you guys
it's
react.
kind of funny with the TIE bomber or that second pod with all the bombs. It just looks like a drum mag.
It is.
Like internally, it's just a drum mag.
okay. Oh shit.
gonna
Okay,
stream
okay.
you
This is.
right
Oh
now.
shit! No! Sam missiles. Fuck no. No. Fuck. I don't want to lose my jets.
Hold on. Dewey,
So I
Dewey,
get here.
Dewey, you're
Jacob
being all
properly
tangled
while
up
this
there,
annihilation
buddy. Come on.
of Earth.
Okay. So you get guys, watch my stream. We're gonna watch the X-Wing the short film.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm just.
Wait, so what is annihilation
Come on,
of
guys.
Infinite Earth again?
All right. I'm just gonna let Supreme Commander play
it's
itself.
Jacob's, the other Jacob's thing.
All right.
The original.
Let's go. I also need dinner.
Can you guys hear the sound?
Yes,
Yep.
I can hear it.
Jeez! Hey, nice shot, kid. That was getting close even for me. Sorry it took so long. R5 was convinced I was gonna shoot you on accident. Keep it together, R5. This is where the fun begins.
So the thing.
Alright, Race. You gotta
Oh,
let
whoa,
out
that's a lot.
targets and watch your six.
Oh!
Powers to run deflector screens.
By the way, this is animated by one dude.
Why do
Here's locked. Here's away!
This is the battle of
Dude,
This is the battle for Coruscant. Fucking hell.
Regular B's are Quintons, Hammerheads.
This should have been the intro for the new Star Wars.
Yeah.
This was the opening for Force Awakens. Everyone would lose their mind.
Yeah, this should have been Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Dude, just imagine this was the opening for Force Awakens. People would lose their minds.
Fuck yeah.
Is R5 hit? R5, are you hit? Well, okay, well, great, we'll just pick one of them!
Oh.
We're going, R5.
You know what's funny is that this is like the second battle of Coruscant, I think. One of the most well known. If you think about it.
Yeah, this is based off the what was it? What Squadron or what? It was based off a book.
Rogue Squadron.
Rogue Squadron.
Yeah, there's like in the main movies, there's technically two battles of Coruscant. The Clone Wars version and there's this. According to the lore.
Republic.
Yeah.
A tight fit coming
The Sith attack on the Jedi Temple.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still just like, there's no way just one people did this without having fucking manuals.
The collateral
Always did.
the collateral damage, holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm getting cooked over here.
Not tied to
Reflectors, I'm coming in
Tied.
hot.
Well, looks like a Battlefield game, that's for sure. Sorry.
A good one.
R5, transfer power from shields to lasers.
Yeah.
I got him, his shields are down. Yeah, my shields are down. Steady, I'm coming back. Blasted ties. Coming in. I've got
That's kind of true. The problem with the ties is that there's so many of them though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh.
it's a waste of life.
Oh my god,
Wait for this part.
Oh.
Oh, good.
I thought the Empire would care to protect the old Senate chambers.
Yeah, but if we ever play like Tiberium Wars and we all have the
Wait for this.
It's a ship wraith, one. It's a damn ship. Look to the right of the Senate chambers.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Blazes.
No, it can't be. Oh shit.
That's a Super Star Destroyer.
Oh shit.
Special.
It's a Super Star Destroyer.
How the fuck is that hiding down there?
Turbo lasers.
or under,
Remember the destroyer.
more like it.
It's cover
Come
behind
on,
the
we can
debris.
tell.
This is crucial.
So that's where Palpatine got the idea to hide his Star Destroyers.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? Isn't there Venator dreadnoughts?
There were, I think.
But what happened to them? What the?
Watch out!
Shit.
Wow, that shook them up. The damn ship jumped into hyperspace.
In orbit.
There's destroyers out there.
That is.
Technically, that happened in episode 7, but
So today's jump in atmosphere.
Glad the rest of you could join us. Excellent fire.
Hey, at least it didn't cause a giant
Looks like the rest
kablooey.
of the Imperial fleet is preparing for lightspeed.
Yeah, no, but it probably
Last gas
should
is
have
showing
though.
full retreat.
By this time, they're not the Rebel Alliance no more. It's the New Republic. Well, the Alliance to restore the Republic. Fuck you.
what I don't like is that all the designs for the New Republic are too rebel-esque. There's almost no semblance of the old Republic in them.
Pretty much.
That's true.
You know what? They felt more like what do you call it? More like
Since the Shadows of the
Post-World War I.
Republic short film.
Ah.
Sure.
Dude, you got the leash around your leg, dude. Dude. There you go.
What happened?
Someone
Oblivious to everything, as always, and you got around you again. What? Just okay.
Love it when
Dude.
dogs just go play
Back
nice.
up.
Dogs. do
Oh,
not understand
this one's
physics.
cool.
Listen up.
I'll watch this
that,
one.
like,
This
Public
one's cool.
intelligence have
Republic
intercepted vital
should
information
resemble
regarding Senator Wellback Group.
a slight
We have
bit
been
have
advised
the
that a
full
detachment
face
of highly
cover.
lethal commando droids disguised as a clone security escort have taken the Senator hostage. They plan to smuggle the Senator off-world.
Would win like
They are currently
80
holding him in a
seals or
discreet
death
urban
person.
apartment block in the lower city.
Troopers.
That's
Those
true.
troopers literally have the superior weaponry.
Methods of extreme
yeah.
prejudice have been
Not
advised
to mention
They
the
have
armor, while it
lasers.
doesn't exactly
and to
protect
extract
very well
the
against
Senator.
laser blasters. I'm pretty sure it's
Not
gonna
only
stop a
that,
5.56.
the
These
augmentations.
droids are disguised as clones.
But they
They're
speak
not
a dead
brothers.
language just so no one can hear what they're
It's
saying.
going to get hot in there.
Yeah,
But our
and
orders
they're
are clear.
augmented.
Sir,
Eh.
if they are lying low on
The
deeper city
augmentations are
limits,
kind of slight,
discretion
as
will be
we see
difficult.
Mando kind of
That's
handle
why
a
we have
bunch
the
at
mission
once.
with. This needs to be a clean-up.
It's probably not as
Maybe
much
our only
augmentation
chance
for the later.
Slippies get the Senator
Yeah.
off-world.
Yeah, like
This
there's.
training.
This mission is straight from the top.
Oh yes. Oh fuck. Alright.
Isn't enough neon in the Star Wars movies, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Neon Coruscant. It's kind of bland. Technically, in Kenobi, that planet had a bunch of neon, but not that bright.
Which is technically Nar Shaddaa.
Hmm. It could be Nar Shaddaa. Who knows?
Does anyone know how to
Better than
read
white here.
Arabic or
What?
the Star Wars language? Arabic?
Arabish?
I
Uh,
know. I'm familiar with it. I don't know how to spell it or speak it or read it.
Yeah.
I wonder if the ones in these short films are just memes.
I mean, wouldn't you,
Close that door.
Jack? Rip that door.
Considering
oh. No! No!
that there's a lot of attention.
No! Damn it! I always hate the fact that if I see clone against clone, it just hurts me. It hurts my soul.
Yeah, but don't worry, Kayaks. They're not clones. They're droid clones.
Hmm.
I don't want to.
Riggs, cover our back from the turbo lift. Sir, you two, on me.
Yep, that's literally how clearing a room works in the military.
So,
Ouch.
Your favorite two Spartans of each generation.
Ellie?
It's nice when you have a
Say
bunch of
what?
military
Stay sharp,
buddies.
Blake.
Well, other than
Ellie, oh no, George is part two. Ellie,
Oh!
give me a second.
Okay. Honestly, her.
It was our boss kind of wins.
Oh Jesus! Let him the fuck
Riggs,
up,
on my position. Copy.
Eh.
Riggs. Keep your gun out of your mouth.
Something's kind of fishy. Not gonna lie. I don't know.
yeah, everything. I've seen this before.
Wait.
But yeah.
Knock him down.
They could have just used an electric EMP grenade for that.
Come on. Through there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but you know, shoot first, shoot, kill them all, let God sort them out.
No, if you think about it, if they're droids, they should just be affected by EMPs. Even with clone
what if they're
arming.
yeah, but like if they're commando droids, wouldn't they be shielded against droid poppers?
But then again, it's the Separatists, they're dumb.
Yeah. So on
Clear.
the topic of electric,
Secure the
like,
Senator.
Infinite had a huge missed opportunity.
You're safe now, Senator.
Electric
Everything's
weapons
going to be
against
alright.
Americans,
We're here to help.
so they just cut them.
We've acquired the Senator. Would you like?
What?
Understood.
What?
You know, so bots and we use electric weapons on them to disable them.
Yeah, like...
Your voice is laggy.
We received new orders.
Ah!
This was to be a separatist attack. What? Our mission was to extract the Senator. We're to leave the scene discreetly. Understood?
Hmm...
Understood. Fail.
The soldiers follow orders.
This is our duty. For the Republic.
Ooh, this is,
Enough of
man.
this war. You will
Aw.
understand the cost of victory.
Ugh. Which reminds me of that Star Wars project I'll never do.
Just pops my head into your chat. What was that?
What?
Just pops my head up. What was that, Kayaks?
Reminds me of that project that I
Mission was a
mentioned to you,
success.
but I'll never,
Senator has
I'll
been
probably
eliminated.
never finish or even start.
Yes, sir. The scene is properly staged.
Hey, look, I have a stabby thing. Get to work.
You have done well.
Thank you, sir.
Return to me on Coruscant. I have further use for you.
Copy that.
Yeah, Jacob, if you don't know what me and Alpha are talking about, I guess Alpha can explain.
Nah, I explained a lot for you. It's your
Oh,
turn.
alright, so I was
Just gonna throw it under the rug.
yeah, okay, so I did this big Star Wars project with it was inspired by Battlefront 2's campaign, well, the old one, so
Okay, the good one.
yeah, the good one, the good campaign. There we
One.
go. Yeah,
That's
so
fucked.
so that's what I was gonna. That's what the story's. It's like like the events are gonna take place there, and I did talk about it with Alpha, which he did seem very interested, and so
I made another OC face, but I can't. I'll show you it tomorrow because like.
I mean, I got confused when you said Jacob because that's actually my name as well.
oh what? Oh no!
There's two Jacobs.
Yeah, you got two Jakes in here.
I'm the real one.
I am confused.
I'm the other one. Alfarius and Omegon.
Someone here is acting very sus. Ooh.
Yep. Good grief. Well, while we were watching the films,
I
oh,
thought it's called that has 3 wings.
wait, come on. Oh wait, no.
What's
Stop.
the TIE fighter called that has 3 wings?
TIE Defender.
Yeah.
Alright, lads, I'm gonna go catch some Z's, so I'll be seeing you in the morning.
See you, man.
See ya.
See ya. We'll see you tomorrow.
Be safe.
I got some other Ashfall stuff in the works. I'll show you the start of that stuff tomorrow. By the way, I hope you like it.
Ooh. Hype.
Yeah.
It's mostly just more OC stuff, but still. Oh, Jacob, did you read the thing I sent you? By the way,
I am not. I need to read it.
I sent you on Twitter. So
Oh yeah, I finally was able to actually do a little bit of work on the forge just at work today.
Yay.
Ooh. Sex scene going all right?
Gosh dang it!
That's for later, mate. That's for later.
it's more set up what I'm gonna do next, but it's introducing some of the other human villains. So
Are they
Damn
good
it, it's a
villains?
What project are we talking about?
my sort of
Talk about
side.
several here.
So the Ashfall, but it's the Spartan 3 side of things, so the Onyx.
Oh,
Making Legacy of Onyx good.
Yeah, his rework.
It's not Legacy yet. It's more setup. I don't want to get into Legacy like just yet.
Right.
Is Ghost of Onyx Kelly's book or Kurt's book?
Kurt's.
Yes.
Kelly's not in it as much as you might think. She's
Oh,
only
that's
in,
right. She only gets in like halfway through, like a quarter of the way in, doesn't she?
She's in the first chapter, and then she's in the final bit, and that's it.
Wait, really?
Damn.
I should have sworn she was in it more.
They don't love Kelly enough to give her her own book.
She's in it for the final act, but that's it. So for the first chapter, the second chapter, the first chapter's Operation Torpedo. It's mostly Kurt's book.
Wait, does John dream about Kelly in Halo: The Flood?
He dreams about her in Fall of Reach.
Interesting.
I didn't
Who
read the
wouldn't?
part where he dreamed about
okay,
Kelly.
and at first strike, who's it? Which one of the two he picks up in a pod? That
It
got
was Linda.
ejected?
That was Linda.
Linda.
It was
Okay,
Linda.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put her in a cryopod till they could more effectively patch her up, yeah.
Save her
Yeah.
life, so that way she
Well,
wouldn't
imagine
die.
if
But technically she was
Linda.
dead. They Lazarused her.
Yeah, there we go. That.
Well,
well, it was a long shot.
Then they found Halsey, and it became not so much of a long shot.
Halsey was
Kelly
like
wiped her
revived.
well they
on
had an
supplies.
organ grower machine, if I was correct.
Yeah,
That's
she.
Universal,
Kelly.
I wanna say it was
universal
the
organ
UNSC
grower.
Gettysburg.
Yeah.
And that was a weird ship hybrid too. So that's
Weird.
Yeah, it had the top,
Although-
it had the bottom half of a UNSC ship, and the other bottom half of a heavy ship welded together, if I remember right. So
I always
there
kind of
was-
just imagine Cortana just literally mashing them together like you do Legos.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Which I mean, technically you kind of have to do, considering that the airlock she used to merge the two ships that weren't exactly compatible.
She really did a UNSC ship kit bash, didn't she?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But
With
yeah,
space
imagine if Linda
cupcake.
was never found and she just ended up drifting like, I don't know.
didn't she use automated repair systems to weld what she could of them together?
Pretty
I
much.
believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah, I mean, she used automated systems basically on the fly. It's like, okay, weld this
How many
together. Oh, attach those air tubes together.
Okay, I have
And
55 fighters.
Basically,
Damn.
she built a ship out of 2 wrecks.
Yeah, that's.
And it works surprisingly
all
well
work.
for
If it works, it works. It doesn't matter.
that's
That's
is
pretty
that
much how the Marine.
model.
Yeah, pretty much. We do things with.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is in military. It's like, or as they would say, hey, we don't
fix
steal.
it.
We just strategically
Acquire.
relocate aid to alternative locations.
Strategically acquired. There we go.
There you
That's-
go.
Yeah.
Explosions.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, golly. Okay, I should introduce you to the fat electrician. Because all these stories are true.
I
And
think I've seen a
yes,
couple of his videos.
do not give a grunt and something broken and tell him to make it work, because he will make it work in the most unusual way possible.
I
Um,
also know that you can make something idiot proof, and the grunts will make a better idiot.
Yeah.
Never hand a Marine something and tell him to try to break it, because he will break it.
Don't give Marine. Don't. You better be specific with Marines,
Okay, I
or
gotta
else. All right.
See it?
Alright. Yeah.
So, always always be specific with the Marines. They'll take it literally. Sadly.
Or they will find a way around it, or through it.
Nah.
That pretty much sums it up.
Some days, not a bad thing. Other days, holy shit, what the fuck did you do?
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, the USS Texas. They made the unfortunate mistake of putting on a bunch of Marines on the ship as part of its crew. They sunk part of the ship so the guns could lean back farther to get better range.
I remember this story. I didn't realize it was the Marines who thought of it. What the fuck?
Yes,
if it worked,
was the
it
Marines
worked. If it works, it
on board.
worked.
Yeah, it was a ship for D-Day. They were using it for artillery. They needed more range, so they sunk the back half of it.
Yeah,
Well, the back half in terms of where the guns were aiming to get the guns a better angle.
The Germans said, haha,
So they got better range.
Out the range. And the USS Texas said, alright, bet. Look at that. You're in range now, fuckers.
Oh, and the,
Sir, we won't have
there
to.
is one sub...
I'm getting something.
Hi.
Major,
Oh,
we've just detected a large force moving down from the north.
There was also a submarine credited with sinking a freight train. I'll let you figure that one out.
Did it have a deck gun? Because that's the only way I can see that.
Operation area.
Fuck! It's a megalith. Megalith inbound.
Sorry, I'm on a phone call.
Fuck! Megalith inbound.
That's
cool.
A freight. What the fuck?
I hate these things.
Hold on. Here, I'll find it.
I hate megaliths. I will forever hate megaliths. I don't give shit.
Until you can build them.
Yeah, but I don't play Cybern.
That's fair.
Sir, a cyber
That is
transport
cool. I
is
like
carrying
those.
engineers toward the Black Sun Control Center. They must be stopped.
Fuck! We are not doing well, lads.
With a
We
big
must
gun.
prevent. We must prevent the megaliths from breaking. From breaking our lines, and yeah, my lines are about to be broken, but whatever. All right, we gotta keep building. Build shit.
Step Megalith, what are you doing?
Oh no. Okay. Fuck.
Here. There you go.
Okay, I gotta take a break. I can't do
I
this.
mentioned one submarine that sunk a freight train. They're like, wait, what?
I'll take a look at it here in a minute. I'm doing dishes.
Yeah. And, guess what the commander's name of that sub was? Lucky Flucky.
You got him full fucking shit. There's no way.
I'm not surprised. People
Lucky
come up.
What? Hang
Yeah.
on. This is a dry my hands and hold off on dishes moment.
Yeah. Yeah, watch it.
That's pretty much how it is. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty much how it is. Yeah, we always. It's gonna be like that. Pretty much. So. Yes, I'd like to exit at the moment. Yes, exit. Fuck it, because I'm fucked. Alright. So. Did it. Man.
Yeah, trust me, you won't regret seeing it.
Ah. Alright, Alpha, I'm doing your art stuff. So hey Alpha, do you want it really just based on Doom Guy's armor?
Use it as like inspiration.
Yeah, so essentially I'm just gonna like make my own version, like whatever you see fit, I guess you can say. Okay.
Pretty much, yeah, because that is quite literally how. So, excuse me. When my so technically my ex and I came up with him, though mostly me. And that is probably one of the only co-created characters I've kept because I just like the idea of a kid who can grow to an 8-foot tall killing machine and sounds like an 8-year-old.
Yeah, that sounds hilarious as fuck. Man. Oh yes. Man. It's hard to believe Halo. I still remember that Halo was once considered to be an RTS game.
Yes, I remember that.
Oh man, that felt. When I was revealed that information, I was weirded out. I was like, what? It's still like, I'm just like, what? How? How does that work? Oh, Alpha, what's your colors? Like, what do you want, like, your...
Oh, so it would be mostly green with red accents.
Oh, okay, so... Yes, that sounds about right. Okay. Man!
Yeah. Lucky Flucky's, Lucky was commended for changing naval warfare tactics multiple times, like the conventions of it.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Like, there's at least 5 different times they credit him with a tactics change. Because he asked for them to install 2 missile racks onto the sub. They obliged. We now standardly equip submarines with missile racks.
You do not do that. Don't.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. Yeah. And he called it what he was going to do, maximum harassment.
Ram's a burning
enemy
Japanese
forces
trawler?
over in
What
Japan.
the fuck?
Sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Yeah, and I kid you not, yeah, they sank a freight train.
Hey, you have a dongle too.
Yeah.
They were ordered to, disrupt, basically they were ordered to just disrupt them and,
Lucky. God damn it, that is
a lot
not a
of the
real
coastal
name.
stuff. Yeah,
They took it literally.
Okay. Better than literally. You know what they did to sink that freight train?
They blew up a bridge or something else.
Better. They ripped out of one of their scuttling charges out of the submarine, which is under normal circumstances it's a no-no. They put it under the track and detonated it manually when the train passed by.
What the fuck? Yep, this is why Marines are either loved or hated, because we're insane.
It sounds like just a Navy man who should have been Marine, but somehow got in the wrong line.
The pressure switch that they built for it, it was homemade. They homemade a pressure switch for the depth, not the depth charge, the scuttle charge.
What the fuck?
Which they ripped out of the sub to put under the tracks and used their homemade pressure sensor switch that was created by, I kid you not, oh god, I can't remember who on the crew was responsible for making the switch, but I think it was. It was not their cook, but it was one of their, well, for lack of a better word, one of their cleaning guys.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, they got the electrician to do it.
Yeah, they got their electrician too.
I'm just imagining the guy from down Periscope, honestly.
That pretty much sounds about right.
They had their electrician develop the fuse. Pretty much what it is an oversized satchel charge.
Yeah. I just imagine they went to him, hey, can you make a homemade detonator for this? You want it timed? You want it dead man? You want it... Wait, why do you have so many? I get bored.
And, and tell him, we want it pressure sensitive. How much pressure? Freight train.
Oh.
Like, we don't want them to just step on it and then set it off. You know, it would still do the job, but destroy the track, but they wanted to...
They wanted more!
We won't just destroy the track. We'll destroy the train on the track.
Yeah, they just said, we're gonna take this up the notch and just blow shit up.
Yeah, hold on. I can't remember how... I can't remember. They said the train went airborne. I can't remember how high they said it went airborne. They measured it.
Oh, how do you measure?
Yeah, yeah, hold on. Let me watch the video real quick.
What the fuck? What sort of...
Yeah, watch the video sometime.
I was just watching through it and fucking hell.
Yeah, we're insane. Marines are insane, but...
Again, but that guy was Navy. I think he meant to join the Marines, but got stuck in the wrong fucking line.
Yeah, well, maybe. Most likely that would be the case. Alright, this is...
Why do we have so many sponges up here? I'm pretty sure half these are dead.
Also, the sub that sunk the Frank train and is credited with sinking a aircraft carrier.
That's more believable than a fucking train.
What?
They did both. They took out a aircraft carrier and that train.
How?
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Here.
It's easy to take a. Well, I mean, okay, so comparatively, it's easier for a submarine to kill an aircraft carrier than it is a train.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's credited with over 17 enemy Navy ships and various other like merchant and shipping ships.
Fucking a train as well. God damn. It's like right up there with that airline pilot who landed a plane on the Hudson River.
Oh, and their battle flag actually prominently displays the freight train and strip on it. Yeah, it's the KARAFUTO Express train.
Oh my goodness. It's like that story. It's like that weird story where they sunk a submarine with potatoes.
What? Come back here. You said dunk it with tubers, like the shit you make French fries out of.
Yeah, an American ship sank a Japanese submarine with potatoes.
How the fuck do you
Oh
sink
yeah, I remember that.
with
Yeah,
potatoes?
yeah. They thought they were hand grenades. So the Japanese scuttled their sub.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they were that insane.
They thought they were. They thought the Americans were throwing hand grenades at them.
That is amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing. That's literally how they. That's literally how they did shit.
And one time one of our battleships also took down a mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
an
the guy
entire
commanding a
mountain.
Hannibal? And he just ran out of lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. They took the entire mountain, and the next message that they received unencoded from the enemy forces on the island was temper.
Are you sure that doesn't sound right? And I'm pretty sure that's for a different story.
Yeah, it's a different ship, but yeah, I know, but it's something that happened.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the temper was when a battleship got hit on one of the deck guns from a North Korean coastal battery, and said "fuck you" with all nine 9-inch guns.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, and they
one of
ended
his
up
escort
receiving
ships said,
transmission of temper after they literally destroyed the mountain.
Yeah.
Not just the emplacements, the mountain.
Okay, fucking hell. Wait, the mountain? I thought they just said "fuck you" to the coastal battery. I didn't realize they said "fuck you" to the mountain he was on top of. Why do we get rid of battleships? They're so fucking amazing. I mean, I don't want to get rid of the battleships, but I want battleships back. God damn it! There's nothing that screams America or freedom.
The freight train that they sunk was for resupplying enemy ships. Instead of just taking out the ships, we'll take out the supplies.
Why cut off a limb when you can cut off the heart?
Hey Alpha, do you know a German U-boat got sunk because its toilet overflowed?
I can see that.
Sauerkraut diet.
Nope. Yep. A German U-boat sunk because their toilet overflowed.
German engineering at its worst. Let me spell it WURTS or RST. Hey, I'm clever.
Oh, and the Barb is the only U.S. forces is credited with actually making an invasion to mainland China on the ground. Because they placed that scuttle charge underneath of the train track.
Oh, gotcha.
So, technically, yes, we did invade mainland Japan.
Technically.
With just a dinghy of guys just to place a scuttle charge that they ripped out of their own sub to sink a freight train.
This is literally how dumb people in the US military can get, but we achieve the most ridiculous amounts of shit.
This doesn't sound like it's gonna work. Trust me, it'll work just fine. Just don't think on it too much.
I thought the military is smarter than this. Nah, we
by the way, how big is a 55-pound scuttle charge? Because that's what they use.
That's pretty big. That's like a size. It's big.
Yeah,
I don't know how
that's
big,
what they used on the freight train. They ripped out a 55-pound scuttle charge to...
The fucking hell is... Well, humanity at its stupidity can be sometimes the most glorious thing you could ever see. Hey Alpha, I'm streaming the commission you have right now, and I want to ask for your opinion. What's your thoughts on like this helmet? It's like
sure, let me
yeah, it's just,
let me hop over.
Yeah, so freaking hell, my
ooh,
yeah, oof. Oh my goodness, Alpha, did you like that idea for a Supreme Commander AU?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
I like all AU ideas, man.
Just imagine a Spartan.
I hate hearing myself. I hate hearing my voice on playback.
Yeah, you'd be like that though.
I like that.
By the way, guess how high the train went up in the air due to the scuttle charge explosion?
How bad?
50 feet.
Hold on.
So you like the helmet idea so far? It's just essentially a weird version of Doomguy's helmet. I do
like that. That's kind of how I imagine the visor, honestly.
How about the power armor?
Could you zoom in
on it? It went 200 feet up in the air, measured.
Fuck off, you're kidding. 200 feet?
What the fuck?
Yeah, the 55-pound scuttle charge sent it 200 feet into the air and crashed into the ocean.
Holy shit.
Damn. So...
Yeah, train engine and all.
I like that power armor, actually.
Yeah, basically they derailed it into the ocean.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Alpha, so what's the hell? What's the idea? What's your idea of the body art of the power armor? I just made it very simple and.
Well, the whole idea of it is, excuse me, it's ensconced him. He's basically gonna. The whole idea behind it, at least in that world, is because they're constantly they're still trying to fight back a demonic invasion, is anyone who gets it is literally just going to be in it for the rest of their lives, fighting for days on end.
So, essentially, he's gonna just stay there for the rest of his life.
Well, yeah, but I mean, obviously he can get out of it because naturally it's going to need maintenance and shit.
Doing alright.
Yeah, that's just hilarious. So you like the power armor? You like the power armor so far? It's like very simplistic.
Oh, that was today, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay.
What was?
Okay.
Oh man. Ooh. Oh man. Elias's AU version.
I think your Death Guard army is complete.
Like, ow!
Oh,
yeah, definitely. That's good.
Hey, Alpha, imagine Elias getting a frickin' ACU, a Halo-inspired ACU from his counterpart.
Has to just be over there. Hey, where's my gift? I'm your ultimate best friend, you know. Thank you.
Wonder what Hanson would get.
Person to the rest a little bit.
Why is it that I made him to be like Norse Asian American? But for some reason, I can only hear him as having like a either Scottish or Australian accent.
That's funny.
That's not a normal sized Terminator. They're usually bigger than that.
Terminators?
Yeah.
Terminators are, yeah, they're chunky. Chunk.
They're chunky boys. Over there.
Ah, yes.
Also on the phone, technically. Oh,
okay. Well, okay, I gotta get going, dude.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Nice
I
chatting
need
with
to
ya.
charge the phone.
Alright.
Yeah, but watch the videos. You'll see I'm not wrong.
Will do. I'm gonna need some background filler when I'm writing.
So wait, what, are you still continuing with your forge right now, Alpha, or nah?
Well, right now I'm doing the dishes.
Oh,
but yes,
yeah.
I am working on it.
Ah, okay. That's
Yeah, you just need some noise.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Alright, so.
Yeah. Yeah, credited as the one and only test flight of a freight train.
What the fuck?
That makes me laugh.
Oh my.
Let's see, how do we kill
I
it?
know.
Well, we've got missiles. No, that's not gonna do. It's not gonna do. What else we got? Hey, what about this 50-pound scuttle charge that's got the don't only use emergency sticker on it?
That will do.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Guess what? Commander is only supposed to have 4 tours on any one vessel. They gave him 5.
Yeah, it would
Why
make
did
sense.
they give him 5? Did he just give? Did he just like
Because
give
of
someone
what
the
he could
death
do.
glare?
To be honest, if you have extra, they don't give shits. If you get extras,
Well, it's also
basically the whole reason for tours on any one vessel is so that they don't get too radical or get too conservative with their tactics.
Hey Navi,
But with
how are you
Lucky,
doing?
they were like, it's radical enough that it works.
Works. Hey Navi, you're back.
Hey
Yay.
Navi, I thought you were going to bed.
They changed my mind.
Fair enough.
He just told his superiors what he needed, and they gave it to him, not even asking why.
Navi, a British man changing his mind about leaving. Sounds like the British Empire in a nutshell.
My friend I got hit by that car.
So.
Damn.
You're getting hit by cars. What are you, Winston Churchill?
No, my friend I am the Indian man.
You are Indian.
Bloody, fuck you, bloody.
Oh.
My friend
Hold on, I'll unhook from my phone and I'll just probably call back in from my computer.
That's fair.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's very good.
I'm just somebody that I used to know. My friend, where is the Lucy Bizarre 919 time? Where is it?
CPO-19 lore.
Oh my goodness. Alright.
He's working on Hulse. Oh, hey, so you said they're gonna be like around a campfire. Is it gonna be like a normal campfire, or are they gonna be roasting something?
Whoa,
roasting some demons. Demon head.
Yes.
Pinkies.
I know, like.
He's working.
Wait.
Kayaks is working on my commission right now, and he said that what he's gonna be doing, they're gonna be around a campfire, and I was wondering what's gonna be on the campfire.
Wait, do you want background or nah?
How much would background cost?
With background, colored in background, it's $20. But
okay, yeah.
But I think, but it's 25 since it's 2 characters. So remember.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that.
All right. Thank you.
Rainbow Six Siege is a chat game.
I don't know. I've never played Rainbow Six Siege.
I mean a zombie in it purely because she's hot.
Is that the reason most people maim hot chicks is because they're hot?
Yeah.
Main hot chicks because they're hot?
Yes, pretty much.
I mean, that's half the reason why people play as FemShep.
Yeah.
I play as a female Spartan because.
If you're gonna be looking at the backside of something, hey-oh.
No, because we're first person.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
Like,
oh, that's
in
Mass
Halo
Effect I'm
Reach-
thinking about.
In Halo Reach, when she sprints, she sounds like she's moaning.
Okay, now I have a reason to boot up Reach again.
I switched the entire language to Japanese. I don't know how to change it back, so I'm just stuck with fucking Japanese chief. You know what I love? What they did with the chief, they gave him like a robot voice filter, so he sounds more robotic.
What the fuck?
They got the female 6, fem 6 sounds like literally just random anime girl. Halsey sounds a lot younger than she actually is.
I mean, that's most anime voice actors in a nutshell.
I'll give the 6. I'll give a pass to because she's like 22 by Halo Reach or some shit.
Yeah.
Damn, she's that young.
Well, I mean, all the 3s were recruited as orphans as well, man.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, so she was one of the older Beta Company Spartans.
One of the only living Beta Company Spartans.
There's only like
Gamma.
There's at least 3 left.
3 counting her, or 3 not counting her?
3 Beta, not counting, because she's dead.
What's this? About to say, are we counting her? Because I'm pretty sure she might be KIA.
6.
Unless you know you go down the weird rabbit hole of no, they're alive in some cave.
No, 6 is dead now.
Yeah.
No,
it'd be better if it was dead.
With 6's metal armor contains
No, it's,
dead. Okay.
Yeah, there's only 3 Beta Company left. Yeah.
Jesus.
How many alphas left?
About
none.
There's
Good.
June, Hazel.
I didn't realize June.
June, Hazel. I think another one's called Kevin. And then there's one called Kevin in Fracture in one of the books.
Kevin.
You know what's funny is that someone thought my name was Kevin. I always get my people confuse my name for Kevin, and I'm like, what? Do I look?
People say I look like a Kevin.
Actually, hey Kayaks, funny thing, the kid in Power Armor is named Kevin.
I'm just looking this up. I'm just gonna look up.
Hey Alpha, what is this looking good so far to you?
Hang on, let me I just got back to my computer.
I like the liberties being taken from this, so yay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're fine.
So, out of the Spartan 3s, there is.
Ooh.
I feel like I should add a crack on the helmet.
There's at least 3.
Because it's literally the excuse me. His armor is one of the I still have to write about it, but his armor is supposed to be one of the newer models. So it's still whole, but by the events of the book that I'm writing, it will have seen some wear and tear.
So you want it with wear and tear a bit, or nah?
Nah, keep it kind of like almost pristine, because I imagine this would be like one of the first times him and his quote unquote brother Kyle are just chilling together, having a roast of demon.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So there's about 3. There's at least 3 Alpha Company Spartans alive, but maybe 5.
5, Jesus.
The other 2 being Resenda and another one called Kai.
What?
There's at least 3. There's about 3 Beta Company left. Tom, Lucy, and Owen. And there's about 300 odd Gammas.
The 300 Spartans?
300 Gamma Spartans.
Damn.
And now in Fracture there's 600, counting Delta.
But they're not Gamma, so no.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
There we go. I made.
But Force 343 just forgot Gamma Company existed.
Not surprised.
I mean, they forgot about the created. Let's be frank.
Yeah, and they've only made 1 Gamma Spartan since they've only shown us 1 Gamma since Ghosts of Onyx. And
they killed him, didn't they?
It was a Nelly. Didn't even give her a fucking name, so we just called her a Nelly.
So who was the Gamma that got blown in half?
That was none of them got blown in half, but Dante got his chest blown open by a needler, and Holly got fucking evaporated by hunters.
Jesus.
Like as in properly, like only her footsteps were left.
Oh yeah, I remember that scene. It was fucking dark.
So again,
she's like 10 as well, so.
There you go.
Did Kelly
There's
get
also
new
Team
skin, or
Gladius.
was
There's
her
also Team-
skin burned?
Okay.
There was also Team Gladius and Team Katana, but neither of them like showed up because Gladius fucking died immediately because Sentinels killed them all.
What the fuck? How do you? No offense. How do you like? What, is the Sentinel beam really that powerful in the lore? Like,
I mean,
These
they were
Sentinel-
specifically designed to like take down Flood, weren't they?
Yeah, but these weren't regular Sentinels. They were a type that unique to Onyx.
Yeah, they were much stronger.
I mean, as in they enough of them took down an entire Covenant fleet. So.
Yep.
Um.
And melted a one of the Unity ships that came to say hi.
Yeah. Like they pretty much just came out of nowhere and killed all the. They pretty much massacred everyone at the Spartan 3 training camp, aside from a few Gammas, Kurt, Mendez.
Yeah,
Damn.
everyone who wasn't at the barracks was dead.
Pretty much everyone who wasn't a main character fucking died.
yeah.
The chef, the guy who doled out the food.
I remember. I'm pretty sure Kelly flipped the bird to one of them before blowing it up.
Yep, she did.
Middle finger.
Wait, what?
And yeah, it was. They said what was the line? An archaic old world insult. The only one who could do it and get away with it is Kelly. And that's why she is Bae.
Yeah, that pretty much sounds right.
I bet Ash had a crush on her. Just.
I would not be surprised.
Kelly doms Ash.
Nah.
Wait, what? Kelly doms Ash?
Nah.
You wouldn't do that to John.
Yeah, we would
Cheater.
not.
He's loyal.
Okay, I think this looks good.
But Alice would. Actually, Alice is like the same age as Ash, actually. So.
There you go. Ash, would you say Alice, right?
Alice, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Alice is Tommy Mommy.
Why does this look?
thing
This looks like a
was
weird
so,
custom version of an Athlon. I'm gonna see if I could try to make a twist on it. An interesting twist. Let's see.
The first thing she did when she saw him was try to kill him. So.
Damn.
Was threatened to murder him.
I'm not surprised. Don't.
That's hot.
Don't.
I'm not gonna lie.
Don't piss off a woman. If you do, make sure.
Hell hath no fury like a woman
The thing
scorned.
is, yeah, he didn't even do anything that warranted it. He just wanted to see if his friend was okay. She just threatened to kill him.
Haven't we all threatened to kill our friends at one point or another?
Well, not like that. Not like literally. We do it jokingly, not literally. That's the thing.
Oh. Not be
How
a
do you
Scot.
jokingly kill your friend?
For the videos. You know, for likes and stuff.
Oh god. Hey, did Nabi die?
Yeah, I think. I hope. No, he's still alive.
Sleep.
No, he's still alive for now.
Right now.
Man, okay, so gotta make some more shit.
Oh, has anyone ever watched MASH, perchance?
What's that?
I think so, yeah. YouTuber.
Oh, nope.
Oh, he does YouTube video.
Okay.
And Jet's dead.
What the fuck?
But yeah, it was I've actually hidden like 3 or 4 MASH references in Reforged, and I was kind of waiting to see if anyone would pick up on them.
Oh, now I feel
He
like
did one video on Halo 5. He did a lot of Duke videos, and most are Nintendo videos.
But yeah, if you haven't watched it, I won't fault you for not knowing it, because even I'm like, yeah, someone has to would have to have paid real close attention.
yeah. So that would make sense. Okay, Alpha, I need to ask for your opinion.
Alpha.
It's coming. I'm actually, working on it right now.
Okay.
So is it on the broadsword run?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this looks pretty good, and
for all my love of flying, I fucking can't describe flying to save my life.
yeah, it'd be like that though. Hey,
So
Alpha.
if it come, yo,
How's about this? Okay, so did yeah. So I'm asking Alpha what if he likes this so far. I finished one of his characters already, so
I like that actually.
like I took some Halo inspired, but then I looked at the Doom armor set and I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll kit bash.
If you had to do a Halo show that was canon to the universe, what would it be on?
A Halo what?
Halo show that was canon to the game universe, what would it be?
Oh, Halo show. That's a tough one.
That's a good question.
Honestly,
because
budget doesn't matter.
yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna kind of probably go against Norm and do something a little like probably Halo 3 ODST, where we don't follow Spartans, we just follow normal run-of-the-mill Marines with maybe an ODST in there.
To be honest, I feel like
it's just like
I would prefer like some. Oh yeah, that works. Something like Forward Unto Dawn, maybe.
Newbie. Oh, it's not Newbie.
Something like Forward Unto Dawn.
It's the other Jacob.
Who is it?
His name's Jacob.
Yeah, yeah.
Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the username's one I kind of inherited from my dad.
That's
Welcome,
fair.
Gabriel. We were talking about if we had to make a Halo show that was canon, what would it be like?
I would say something like I liked. To be honest, people talk shit about Forward Unto Dawn back then, but like to be honest, I liked how it's portrayed because training is like how training every year, especially training in wartime, is a big deal. So.
Well, they didn't even. Well, with Forward Unto Dawn, where it was set, they didn't even know they were at war with the Covenant. They were still like in half covering it up, half getting the rest of the colonies ready for the war.
Yeah, but like I would also like maybe like later on, like maybe 25, 40s, like how would the training process be? Because I'm pretty sure like due to the severity of the war, like many troops, like many Marines or possibly even ODSTs, they would only cover mostly basics.
Yeah.
Which is
it's kind of like how training was for in World War II. It was like, okay, men, you're here for a week, and then you're going to the front line.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Not only
I
that,
watched a video on World War II where just training in the middle of a city.
to be honest, that's literally like if you think about it, that's what Star Wars did too for the you guys remember that Rookies scene, that Rookies episode? The Rishi
yes.
Yeah, the Rishi Moon Outpost one where Heavy.
Oh yeah. That's like one of the season 1 episodes, isn't it?
Yeah, and then they expanded on that in season 2, which is very interesting. Like I wasn't expecting, like I kind of was expecting it to go in order, but like it in a weird way, it's fine. You know. Wait, so Alpha, your next character is he said he's wearing flak?
He's wearing a Kevlar bulletproof vest.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna probably just use military grade Kevlar.
Honestly, that would kind of work because
used
so
Kevlar
here,
masks.
So when I came up with I call him Doom. What did I call him? Doomsday Kid.
Oh my god.
It's actually from a kind of his character is kind of from a. The inspiration, I should say, is from a kind of shitty choose-your-own-adventure game called Countdown to Doomsday, I think it was. I forget.
Oh.
And it took place in, like, I want to say it was a future alternate United States. And the city that the kid was in was more or less kind of was kind of like under martial law, so there was a shit ton of military-grade gear, so... And then... when I was building the actual backstory for Doomsday Kid himself, I basically said, okay, it's alternate Buffalo, New York. There's a military quarantine around the city. So it's logical he'd have some military-grade gear.
Yeah, sounds about right. And I know how to draw that really well, because for one, I have to wear that stuff. So, it's pretty easy. I might actually give him a hydration, well, like some like military pouches on his back because for one.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do. I have to put it on the back of my back, which is kind of uncomfortable.
He's also a scavenger. He's meant to kind of like get into places that the adults can't get into.
Yeah. Not only that, where I put like where Marines or other military personnel when they wear flak, where they get their water, they put it in the backs. So.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna probably do that for him.
And I don't know how well you'll be able to translate it, but another thing that I'm kind of make mention of is he wears combat boots that are way too big for his feet. Partially because I'm gonna write where he tried to wear tennis shoes for a little bit in the post-apocalyptia, but that didn't really work.
Oh, that's gonna be easy to draw. It's gonna be cute to see, though. Not gonna lie. Just like.
And his quote-unquote uncle basically said, "Here, kid, just I know they're big, but you almost got your fucking foot cut off, so just stuff some newspaper in the toes."
Wait, so he's just wearing? Is he wearing like a short sleeve shirt, or?
He usually has like a jacket on.
Oh, so I'm gonna put the flak over the jacket. That way, he's gonna. If that's okay with you.
Wouldn't it be better?
Jackets.
Wouldn't it be better if the but if the hoodie is if the jacket's over the flak, you can't really see the flak, can you?
Yeah.
There's some like undercover gear stuff that is a flak jacket, like a denim flak.
Yeah, but like I was saying, the lore behind it is it's military grade, but it's like literally what a random ass National Guardsman would be having.
Yeah, which is.
Okay. Yeah, he's a post-apocalypse kid.
I'm gonna give him a shoulder pad. I'm gonna give no, not a shoulder pad. I'm gonna give him some elbow pad. Yeah.
Hey, I linked the 2 RTS games. Well, the 2 of the betters that they offer.
Ooh.
For free. So.
Nice. All right.
Tiberian Sun is it's the actual game with the Firestorm expansion included in there. Then the Twisted one is the fan-made, alternate timeline one.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Alpha, is he wearing jeans?
Yeah, he wears jeans. He would be wearing jeans.
Okay, and big ass boots. Big ass boots.
Yes.
That's gonna be funny.
Yeah, when I eventually write a lot of the backstory for them is going to be in like a relatively short book where it's just going to be a bunch of short tales. But writing his is going to be it's going to be interesting to write, but also pretty sad.
If you like that though.
Because in the one thing, a scene I'm going to kind of ape from that Choose Your Own Adventure game is when they're out scavenging, they actually go out a little further than they're used to because the two quote-unquote uncles that he's with basically say, okay, you know what? You've done good. We'll do this one solid for you and help you find your parents, see if they made it. It's possible they did. I mean, fuck, we survived. But when in the game, it describes that when you find them, the kid's dad got mutated into a mutant essentially and killed his mom.
Damn.
Ouch, that's terrible.
And he had to, and I don't recall if it was, I want to say there was a decision where either you as the kid or can put down your dad or you ask one of your quote-unquote uncles to do it for you.
Ask the uncle.
Wait, what does he have for headgear? That's Mike.
Oh, it would be in, I want to say it's an M5 gas mask. That's why he's called Doomsday Kid, because he's always wearing a gas mask because in the environment that he's constantly in his home world, I guess you could say, there's just a lot of toxic shit in the air that if you were to try to breathe it in without an actual filter on, you're basically dead in under 30 seconds.
Oh damn, it's that bad, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it's Buffalo, New York, so.
Well, of course it's New York. It's always that. It's always the northern states or something. Okay, so it's one of these gas masks. The weird, it's the weird looking ones. Eh. Yeah, well,
gas
okay.
Mask is a regret. on, let me see.
It's a weird looking gas mask, but okay.
Yeah.
Well, M5.
He also naturally he makes a lot of "Are you my mummy?" jokes.
Oh my goodness.
Every now and then he gets to a universe that has Doctor Who, and they either back away from him, or they just slowly pull their gun up to shoot him.
Damn. So the M511-11-7 assault gas mask. What the fuck? Is it the one with the weird, with only one filter on the side?
Yes.
Okay, it's that.
Oh, yeah, that one looks weird.
Yeah, it's like really old school.
Yeah, those ones.
My personal favorite is the Avon 50 gas mask.
I think I do have that. I think. But that's military.
So just carry the Avon 50 at all times, or?
That depends on, like, scenario. If we know that, like, if we've been briefed that we're in a hazardous environment, then yeah.
Wow. Jeopardy just took away a win from someone just because they didn't like their handwriting.
What the fuck? Why is that weird? That just sounds weird to me. Why? Give me a good reasoning.
Like what, they couldn't read it, or?
No, you can read it. They just didn't like her handwriting.
What? Isn't that wrong?
Bullshit. That's like wrong on 8 levels.
I still need to send Wes his commission of Rachel.
Yeah,
Shit,
I put in
he
the
sent me a
community
message.
chat.
You know what's Alpha, you know what's sad is that one of the biggest things I'm afraid of is that me and my sister were talking about this last night. About like what to do to prevent, like, you know, art, like our own art from, like, technically being stolen. Like, they don't give credit, like, when people share it on, like, Pinterest and that stuff.
Oh wow, and according to Jeopardy's current active rules, they should have given it to her.
That's wrong.
Really?
That is wrong.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wrong.
yeah.
On different levels.
Yeah, Jeopardy has nothing in... Wow. As long as they can understand that your answer is what it's supposed to be, wow. You don't even have to spell it fully correctly in a written part. Unless
What? But they hated it. But they disliked her. They disliked her handwriting. What the?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And according to active Jeopardy rules, they cannot disqualify an answer because of poor handmanship.
Whoa! Shoot.
I mean, it could be even slightly incorrect in the spelling. Like,
The water just fell on my pants.
Oh.
Like,
Ouch.
okay, you know, there are 3 different theirs, right?
Yeah.
Hey.
So, I mean, even, okay, say, like, in their written answer, they write down the wrong there. If that there is not the defining factor, the answer, it doesn't matter. Even then, she didn't misspell it. They just didn't like her handwriting. Wow.
Might actually kind of restart this broadsword thing, because I don't know, just the way the campaign footage I'm watching, it's on heroic, and damn, these turrets are fucking dog shit in terms of accuracy.
Oh wow.
I love the turrets in Dawn of War. I mean, don't even upgrade them to rocket launchers because their accuracy and ES machine guns are just perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Anything Patrick done?
Hmm?
While I was gone?
Nah.
What'd you do?
Yeah, so. Oh, by the way, all the Relic games are on sale on Steam, by the way.
God damn it, my wallet! My wallet's screaming at me not to look, but I have to look.
Yeah, so. Oh my goodness. So. Oh man, this is going along pretty well.
Yeah, original Dawn of War Game of the Year edition is 85% off.
Yep.
All Dawn of War is 85%
I was
off.
feeling down that day.
I keep hearing like very mixed to extreme hatred for Dawn of War 3.
They tried to mix Dawn of War 1 and Dawn of War 2 together.
Oh.
They tried to do the big army thing, like, you know, standard tabletop that Dawn of War 1 did.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then they also tried to do the squad tactics stuff of 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they put them both together.
That's not a good idea.
No, you're trying to manage a command squad kind of deal.
Yeah.
Base build, and then an army.
That doesn't sound like it would mesh very well.
It sounds like it didn't.
And also, I keep like popping in on it to see what the reviews say. Apparently, it sounds like it got ditched. It got abandoned by the devs.
Yeah, it did. There was supposed to be at least one expansion that brought the Necrons back in.
Oof.
Because it's like the big reveal at the end of 3 that's in a Necron tomb world. And the Corn Demon just unleashed it. Basically, the summoning of the Chaos Demon woke everything up. And so the whole tomb world is coming online all at once. So now the Eldar, Marines, and Orcs are all, stuck there together on a Necron world.
Don't they have to work?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they're screwed.
There's no way to work.
That's how it ends. Yeah, because, the three of them made a temporary alliance to fight against the Chaos. Right at the end.
We traded one villain for another.
Pretty much, that's how it went.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
Except for, it's not just a small but very dangerous band of Chaos Marines, Black Legion guys.
They spawned in a demon.
It's the entire planet waking up.
And it's a demon.
Well, no, the demon that they fight and kill is technically the demon that you wake up at the end of Dawn of War 1. So it kind of ties that knot.
Oh.
But then it's like, oops, we just woke up the entire Necron world all at once.
Well, shit.
Fuck.
They're screwed.
So it's... And the Necrons were actually based off of the Terminators, right?
Yeah. I believe I remember reading that,
the T-800s. Yeah, in the tabletop, they used to have a special rule called "We'll be back."
Yeah, they'll keep coming back. It's a reanimation phase.
Yeah, the reanimation protocol eventually got renamed to that, but... Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like that. Hey Alpha, I did progress on your commission right now, and I'm started on the gas mask part.
I'm seeing it right now.
Oh really? How's it?
Yeah, I've got the stream up on my screen right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and the original Command & Conquer remaster on Steam is only $20 right now.
Damn.
It's definitely a steal. Just to
because
be ready for
it
some
has
archaic
all
design.
the original expansion packs, even the console version expansion pack.
Hi, Jet.
Hey.
Yeah, you have over 100 campaign missions with the original Command and Conquer, plus you get the B-roll footage.
Ah, man. Okay.
250 multiplayer maps with, by default, but they also have the Steam modding community, which made a bunch of maps. I don't know if any of the mod maps are actually any good, but
I've seen a couple that are decent, and there's even some not overhaul mods, but what's the word I'm looking for? Quality of life. Quality of life mods that make the game a little more.
But you cannot have those active and play multiplayer.
Oof, rip.
That's gotta start.
Well, it's because they want to make sure online connection stuff, you're not like cheating and stuff.
Right, yeah. Because I know there's a few like cheat mods that probably.
Well, and even then, the original's control scheme and system is not bad. It's really not.
It's just more archaic. I probably want to describe it as.
Yeah, it's just old. That's the way I would put it. It's not bad. It's just old.
Oh, Alpha, what's Doom Kid's hair? Like, what kind of hair does he have?
Fuck it. That's what I run into when I name them both.
A little bit better in controls, but
you talk about Kyle or Kevin?
Kyle. Why is my first name on there?
That's a good question. I would probably say kind of shaggy.
So like a roughed up type. Okay.
Yeah.
That would do.
Because, he's young enough where he doesn't need to have to so much worry about shaving off the facial hair. So it needs. Well, actually, he wouldn't have facial hair whatsoever at 8 years old. But you get what I mean.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, radiation is a funny thing, dude.
Okay.
I think I also stole. I think I also aped something from Metro Exodus, where they have radiation drugs that kind of cleanse the body of it, but they're semi-rare.
Metro doesn't have that, as far as I know.
No, they do. In Metro Exodus, there is a.
Oh, right.
There's a city where a kid calls it the green stuff, but it's basically Radaway.
Yeah.
Radaway / Radaway.
Yeah, I played Exodus. Yeah, I'm remembering that now.
Alright. There we go. Hey, that looks good.
Yeah. Well, boys, we have till 2047, and with this screen.
Yeah, we're soon gonna. Humanity's soon gonna destroy itself, one way or another.
Yeah.
Okay, Alpha, this looks very well. This looks very good, actually. So.
Yes, it does. You're doing pretty good, man.
Thank you. I think I made the boots like perfect. Like you could tell the difference between. I might make it a bit bigger though. So hold on, give me a second. Make them look ridiculously big. There we go. That works. So there we go. Oh man. And then I got us work on Harrington's after this, which he went crazy with this one, with what he put. He literally had to send me a whole Google Doc.
Jesus. If you like, I could send you. I could have sent you the document I have of the characters.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine though. Like it was better if you just asked, so that way I could be thorough with it.
Yeah. Document.
Yeah. By the way, the whole Dawn of War collection right now is $5.
Wait, the whole, like both
Like-
for like is it just for the first game or
All of Dawn of War, all of the original Dawn of War, is $5 right now.
Nice.
You know,
I have
yeah, you
I
know,
already
first
have
game, Winter
Same.
Assault, Dark Crusade, Soulstorm, all of that together is $5.
it. Damn.
Let's see. Dawn of. Okay.
I might actually announce commissions again soon once I'm done after Harrington's. But like maybe like give me a week of rest and then I'll probably announce them again. Maybe.
So. Yeah. So I mean, if you want to pick up that, you know, the original game and all of its expansions, now's not a bad time.
Ah.
Actually, it's the
Just
best
characters.
time, probably. Considering that, well, you know, 86% off ticket there.
Yeah.
Eric.
Also, Dawn of War 2 Master Collection's 85% off.
Wait.
So if
Damn.
you like the more squad-based. Yeah.
Damn.
It's a good time.
Oh man, Alpha, I can't wait to get that commission for my character for a Blender file. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see how the result will be.
Elias is gonna look sick, dude.
Nah, not only that, I could
I
give
got
Jake,
buddy.
I could give Jacob the file, and he could possibly make his own version of it.
Yes, Marie, Rachel. Oh, damn it! I don't actually have their. I don't have anything written down for them. How the hell do I not have anything written down for them?
For who, Rachel?
Just didn't think about it, that's why.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, Kyle and Kevin.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, technically, like I said, I did originally make these with my ex in mind, with my ex helping me out a little.
Ah.
So maybe I accidentally
Out of rage.
deleted.
Maybe out of rage or something. Maybe out of rage or something. I don't know. Well, at least it's gonna be a short week for me. Well, yeah. What about you guys? Like, Alpha, will you have weekends off now, or no? They're just gonna, they're just still gonna fuck you over.
I
still?
actually, I got off of work a little early today, so I went to the restaurant I work at.
Oh yeah.
I basically told him, hey, you know, I'm starting to not be able to keep up with the workload, so end of July, that's when I'm bowing out. So.
Fair enough. What they say? Like, how'd they respond?
Matt, I've known Matt for like 10 years, almost 10 years. Holy fuck. 8 now, I think it is, and he was very understanding. And even he always kind of knew that my being there was very temporary at best.
Yeah.
I actually only went back because A, I knew most of the people there. I still kind of do. B, I honestly owe Matt a lot. He helped me out a lot. And C, it's one of my favorite restaurants in town. And seeing it struggle, I was like, okay, I need the money for Christmas, and you guys need help, so where do you need me, boss?
Yeah.
And my jokes is, I walked in one day and said, hey, Matt, I need money for the holidays. Do you? And I get hit with a work shirt, and Matt's going, get on the grill, hurry up, we need help.
Damn. Damn, that was...
Which is not a lie, because even now they're still having trouble getting people to show up for goddamn interviews.
Damn. Hopefully they stay open, then.
Oh, it'll be rough, but I'm sure he will.
What's the restaurant called?
Excuse me, what'd you say?
What's the restaurant called? Like, if I visit, then I'll probably go there just for fun. Like, maybe... or
Urban Hot Dog Company.
Ah. Okay. So Alpha, you see the result right now? Here, let me just disable this. There you go. Whee! There we go. And holy crap. Damn. I think I could finish this tomorrow once I get off work.
Damn, dude.
That was very fast for me. Like, holy shit. Like, so what do you think? Like, do you want any changes to it? Or like,
I like it a lot. What would you say about adding like one of their weapons in the shot?
Yeah, that's fine. Like, yeah, like what? What
the
do they
thing
have?
about Doom Kid. So with Doom Kid, or Kevin rather, he has like an infinite, what I call the infinite backpack from Doom. So he just has a myriad of weapons. So that'll be dealer's choice for you.
I'm just gonna put a backpack, a large ass backpack.
Yeah, just have a belt of ammunition sticking out from it.
I gotta go. See ya.
All right.
See ya, Jacob.
See ya.
And then for Kyle, what did I? Oh, he uses a micro Uzi, and he also has a crowbar.
Oh man, that's gonna be hilarious.
You want Bruiser? My sister's cat is bitching at me.
Why? Is it really
I don't
named
know.
Burger?
Bruiser.
Oh, Bruiser. I heard Burger.
No, we spent so yeah. Want to hear a funny story about my cats?
Yeah, I'm up for that. What is it?
So that doesn't have a lid on it, Bruiser. You little shit. Been chugging water because having to take some medicine. But so my sister, for about most of her life, had a cat.
Oh.
Her name was Muffin.
Yeah.
And a few years ago, sadly, Muffin got real sick, and so
She passed
one
away.
of the very first. Huh?
She passed away? Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. But one like the first big decisions my sister ever had to do was, do we go with something that may or may not? Do we go with a surgery that may or may not actually help her, or do we just send her, sleeping?
What did she choose?
She didn't want Muffin to be any more there, so she stayed with her until the end.
Damn.
There you are. You
So,
take hands?
I want to say it was like a month. Hey, see. How long after Muffin did you get the boys? No, she didn't hear me. I want to say it was like a month after. She told me, Mom, hey, I think I'm ready for another cat, but I want a girl. And so, or did she want multiple? I forget exactly how, but basically, a work friend of her mom's had just had a litter.
Damn.
So they said, we told them, save us 2 girls, and we named them, I believe it was Osa and Taffy.
Ooh.
But turns out, to
They're
quote my
boys.
mother, yeah, we got a Steve and a Todd.
You guys got males instead. That's hilarious.
Yeah, and the funny part is, damn it, Bruce, what do you want? Hey, Selena, did you feed this guy? Just asking. I think Bruce is telling me it's food time. So yeah, another funny thing is, what's the strangest alarm clock you've ever had?
Aw, you make Big Man do it. He's got his papa on your nipple. Like, if you don't.
I'm still on the phone.
Here's your nipple for free if you don't feed it right now.
What?
What
did I just hear?
You didn't hear anything. My sister's just talking shit.
Okay.
I'm still on the phone, you guys.
Oh my.
Why did I hit you on this thing? Anyway, shut up.
You almost got a free nipple piercing. That'd be cool.
Shut up, Selena.
Good lord. Okay, now I heard that. Okay, good grief.
Sorry about that. She's bit of a dick. Her name my contact was pissing.
That's fair.
Anyway, so yeah, what's the strangest alarm clock you've ever had, real quick?
Strangest alarm clock? What was your question?
Like the weirdest alarm clock, I guess.
Weirdest alarm clock. My roommate, I guess you could say.
Yeah, mine's a cat. Most days at like around 5:30, I get woken up by a headbutting me.
Damn.
Or getting punched.
By who? By your cat?
Yes, by my sister's cat.
That's hilarious.
It is partially my fault because I would get up early and I would feed them like right as I got up.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And so they got used to it. And so now my cat, I don't sleep in anymore. Or when I do, it's like I'm up for an hour because I feed them, I let the dog out, and then I go back to sleep for a couple hours.
That makes sense. Yeah, there we go. Dude. All these ammo clips, good lord. He just has an infinite backpack. Isn't that overpowered as fuck?
Oh, it is. That's kind of like the joke of it. He's a kid. He's, like I said, he's an 8-year-old kid who is meant to fight demons for all his life. But his father basically said, "No, I don't want that for him. You're a traveler between worlds. Take him. I don't care if he stays with you for the rest of eternity. I don't care if you drop him off at somewhere else, just as long as he has a chance to have a life of his own."
Easy. Okay. Yeah, that's hilarious. Easy gun. It feels like it's 11 for me, but it's almost 10. What time is it for you right now?
It's about to be 8, actually.
Wait, what type of weapon is it? A mini Uzi? Or is it like...
Micro Uzi.
Micro Uzi.
So...
Those weird looking ones. Those really weird tiny ones. Well, those...
Yeah.
Those things.
Well, he also drives a moped, so he had to pick something that was kind of small.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Or hang on, I forget. Does he drive it, or does Kevin drive it? Someone drives it, and someone shoots a handheld machine gun while also throwing sticks of dynamite.
Yeah, it sounds like something Kevin would do.
Both of them, really. They're bundles of chaos.
Like, damn. I wasn't expecting them to be that evil, but okay. Are they really this well, not really evil. Like,
they're just, like I said, they're just bundles of chaos.
Great.
And also, I guess you could say that their adopted father, Eric, who's the main character, is kind of lax on parenting because number one, like I said, Kevin was supposed to basically be a mirror image of him, and then this is where it gets super fucking dark for Kyle. Kyle was actually shortly after being quote unquote rescued from the bomb shelter he was in. After being made a scavenger, he kind of, what do you call it, works against the warlord that he's employed by.
Why?
And the warlord abuses him.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Yeah, that would do it. That would make sense.
Yeah, the guy goes so far. And again, I kind of aped this from the game because it embodies how shitty humans can be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where he actually the warlord carves his name into Kyle's back with the words "property of."
Damn. Okay, that's just cruel.
And so when Eric finally finds out about this and they tell him what the guy's been doing, Eric goes on a one-man just slaughter fest.
Yeah, that would do it. That would make sense. Like, I would have gone crazy.
Yeah.
So
And Eric feels even worse. Eric feels kind of perpetually guilty about it because they spend, I want to say they end up spending a few months inside of that reality, and they never went back to their quote-unquote safe haven with him.
Oh.
So he always just felt, so he just said, oh, well, you know, they're safe there. I don't want to, I'm still trying to figure out if this is even a good place to leave Kyle.
Yeah, that would make sense.
If this is a good place to leave Kyle, because we just fought a mutated deer over there.
A mutated
deer? 2 heads.
What the fuck?
I kind of took some liberties on what radiation does in that universe.
That's fair. Radiation, we still don't know what we still kind of don't know what the effects of radiation to other things are. Who knows? People say radiation makes zombies.
I mean, if you've seen some people surviving from the cancers, they're basically zombies.
That's true. That is true indeed. So, yeah, there's that possibility, so.
Yeah.
Okey-dokey.
And so yeah, he's relatively lax in his parenting, and a lot of it kind of gets caught up because of, or gets, what do you call it, fast forwarded, I guess you could say, because when in the reality they eventually wind up in, the woman he ends up falling in love with is a former colonel who was a colonel in the U.S. Marine Corps.
Oh no!
And they sort of get adopted by a half human, half alien older sister.
What do you mean by half alien? Like,
so in the world they land in, quote unquote land in, several years ago in that world, there was a shadow war fought between what is essentially the SCP Foundation and a coalition of interdimensional aliens with human collaborators.
Yeah.
And relatively early on in the war, one of the other main characters, Captain Maxwell Pierce and his squad, codenamed Outlaw, they assaulted a facility, and they recovered the only survivor of a super secret soldier super soldier program named Charlene. That was the only name they found for her. She was combined from alien DNA and human DNA.
Interesting. Oh. Interesting. So
Captain Maxwell and his 2 wives basically adopted her, and Charlene then adopted their name, so her full name is now Charlene Bashir Dewan Pierce.
Damn.
She couldn't pick, so she said, I want all my parents' names.
Damn. Well, okay. Well, she does what she wants.
I mean, are you gonna tell no to a traumatized 15-year-old who was gonna be used as a super secret assassin?
That's fair.
Oh yeah, and she's also a telepath on top of it all.
Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. Like, she reads the thoughts that some people don't want to be revealed.
Yeah, she'll just just look at them and at the 2 boys, and her eyes go wide, seeing guns, explosions, and kabooms.
Okay, there we go.
I like that.
Okay. So, I'm gonna do the background next, so that way I could color them last because I just want to be safe. Because, alright. So background. They live in a post-apocalyptic hellscape.
For now.
Can I use with a darker? Well, not that. Well, I guess there we go. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is just play run. I was gonna. Let's see. Oh wait, why did I turn that on? Forced aid. Turn that off. Alright, great. So yeah. Oh, Alpha. Are you doing any other character sheets in the future? Like after?
Probably. I keep forgetting to ask Jacob what he thought about Hansen's.
Oh, really? You still haven't posted that yet?
Yeah, I sent it to him, and I keep forgetting to ask what he thought because a lot of the bio I kind of wanted to, be somewhat canon to Fractures.
Yeah.
But it's his call, and if I have to change some things, I'll have to change some things.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just wondering how that was going because, like, I just want to see that.
I might be kind of pulling myself a little thin with all the projects I'm wanting to do.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Well, not only that, but the artist that I got to do Hanson, right?
Yeah, you did mention him. Yeah.
He's actually low-key helped me get back on the horse of writing the Magic and Heroes books, basically.
Ooh.
That's that's where these two kids are from.
Ah. Okay, do not disturb. Off. All right, where is this? All right.
Yeah, and I'm kind of cheating because I'm kind of sort of telling everyone's story out of order. The first 3 books are going to be what I guess you might say are the end of the story.
Oh.
With because the whole point that Eric Kaldwin is even away from his home reality is because he's trying to hide/destroy a magic power amplifying device that holds the souls of 200 holy people.
Damn.
Yeah, and the lore behind it is basically if it only had like a handful of souls, you could theoretically control cancel out the thoughts of the holy people that are basically raging inside your head as you try to use their what do you call it?
Their power or like their holiness or something?
Yeah, their holy energy to supercharge your own abilities. But because they really wanted to make sure that another character called a Doormaster who can, with enough Doormasters, they can open gateways to other realities. But because they knew they'd probably only get one, they wanted to make sure they could juice him up enough. So they said, how many do we need? Technically we could only need 20. I heard 200.
Oh, they went overboard.
This is why we're the radicals. No one likes you.
Yeah, they went overboard.
They also worship what are called the false gods, basically Eldritch Horrors that are trying to consume their reality.
Oh. Yeah, that would do it. That'll pretty much do it, alright. Alright. Okay, let's see.
Anyway, and so I'm trying to I've already done like 2 drafts. I'm trying to get the final draft done, and I've given myself a time limit of, I think I said either September or August 1st.
Ah. Not only that, you're going soon to end of the month.
Yes, I'm going to Denver for a week.
And then there's me who's stuck. I gotta do stuff back home. Well, back at my home unit. Got a change of command coming up, so it's a big deal.
Oh, where are you going?
Well, not really going anywhere. It's like there's a change of command, so like leadership changes every now and then. So I have to take part in the ceremony, which, oh my goodness, it's I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. It's not bad, but still. I'm just like, I don't want to go. It'd be like that. So.
I get you.
Alright, time to draw some fire. Fire! Alright, Alright, let's see. So, I got a question. Like, if you want to, Alpha, I would like to see you try to do an Elias character sheet. Not gonna lie. Like, I want to see how you.
I can do that.
I want to see how your take will on go. Like, what would you like?
Okay, yeah, I could totally do that.
Like, I wonder, like, what would you like specifically add onto it? because he's his.
Well, obviously wanted.
He's kind of redacted. He's like, it's like, you know, like sometimes some of his files are redacted as fuck.
Yeah, so I honestly would probably be. Excuse me. A lot of it would probably follow the way Ethan's is, where because he's been pulled off of the Spartan 2 program right at the augmentation stage.
Yeah.
We know a lot about what he was before, and then after the narrator, I guess you could say, would then go on to say, following being quote unquote selected for a top secret armor testing away from the main Spartan group, subject 112 was placed on missions. Was placed into the command chain outside of typical ONI structure, and therefore much of his mission files are redacted.
That would make sense. So.
And I would probably highlight a couple instances that would be the, I guess you'd say, the catalyst for some of his change. Like I said, I still want to do a short story of him and Hansen working together.
Yeah, that would do it.
And so there would be a snippet of him and Hansen's first mission together, and it would be because of Elias that Hansen eventually goes on to know Rachel and Ryan.
Not only that, I think Hansen would be one of the very few people that he'd actually get along with. Well, like, he doesn't really open up. He doesn't open up, though, so.
Yeah.
So, hold on. Alright. There we go. Fire. Alright, so. There we go. Fire. Do. Oh my goodness. It's been a while since I ever drew fire.
It's looking pretty good though, man.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. I was surprised that the fire looked pretty well.
Plus, the best part too is you can have a little interpretation with how the fire looks, because, again, they're jumping between in and out of multiverse, in and out of reality. So, not everything operates by our laws of physics or thermodynamics.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna add.
It's kind of a big cheat I have for the whole Magic and Heroes universe.
That's fair. I'm gonna add some into blue because, well, fire exists in fire.
There's living fire, there's dead fire, there's fire that heals, fire that kills, fire that breathes light, fire that takes away light, fires of all kinds.
Yeah, pretty much. So, okay, gotta make the. Ooh, now it's gonna be the sky part. I still can't. You guys always say I make good sky boxes, like good sky backgrounds, especially with the night time though. So that's gonna be fun.
Well, you do. That's why we see it.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I don't really focus a lot on it. I just try to make it one of the goals is try to make it a not really. I try to make it complement the thing. If there's characters on it, then I try to make it complement the characters. And that's what I've noticed so far, and I'm like, yay, that's actually pretty good, because I don't want characters to be overshadowed by just the sky, so I appreciate that. It does help a lot, because I'm still struggling with backgrounds every now and then, so.
Yeah, I know that feeling. The Pedro, the artist I'm talking, I know, kind of friends with, mentioned that backgrounds are his Devil's Bane.
Yeah, his bane. The bane of the bane of pretty much a lot of artists right now.
In fact, it was kind of funny. The very first character I asked him to draw, I think I accidentally I tried to test his skills a little too much, because I wanted his take on one of the main characters, Colonel Catherine Miller, the former Marine colonel.
Yeah.
And I wanted a base. I thought it was a basic background, Turns out, not so much. But basically, she'd be in a command and control center with like a simplistic map behind her of New Mexico.
Yeah, that can be somewhat of an issue. Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, so he came back and said, "Yeah, I don't think I can do that." And I said, "That's fine. I really just want the character." And what's cool too is if you go back and like look her up on my timeline, because she's on a sea of white, it kind of works for me. It helps me explain in my own universe where Kyle is actually what's called a rare occurrence of a Doormaster being born outside of Eric's home reality.
Oh.
And so what he can do is he can open a doorway between any 2 points in space. So like, if there's a locked door and he can see inside the building, he can open a door inside that building. Excuse me.
That makes sense.
And he also has another, I guess you would say, sub ability of them is they can open doorways into the Mindscape, which is a metaphysical place inside of everyone's mind. Everyone has it, but not everyone can access it. Doormasters can literally just open a doorway and be like, "Hey, I'm inside my mind."
Oh, yeah, that's creepy.
And it's always like well, actually, depending on the Doormaster, really, when you step into it, it's always like just did you ever see The Matrix?
No, but I have heard about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's several scenes in, I want to say, the first 3 Matrix films where they're getting ready to load into the Matrix, and they're just a sea of white around them.
Yeah.
That is basically the basic Mindscape. You walk in, it is just white, and whatever they think of appears.
So they can form reality whatever they see fit.
Yeah, inside their own Mindscape. It doesn't actually affect anything on an actual physical plane, but they can basically make mansions inside their head. They can even store stuff in the Mindscape.
That's cool.
So and because time, when someone enters the Mindscape, time on the outside slows down. So 8 hours in the Mindscape is like roughly a second in the physical plane. But there's also a catch. If the Doormaster brings someone they know into the Mindscape, they can like get them acclimated to the metaphysical natures of it. So like over time, slowly they can become used to the weird energies around it. But if they try to stay longer than, I think I said 8 hours in one go, that person basically becomes a memory, and for all intents and purposes is dead.
Damn. So be in there in your own peril, essentially.
Yeah. And so what Doormasters can also do is they can conjure up, past memories to like look at them from different angles. And so if he really wanted to, he could have like a museum of his memories of like people he's met in their quote unquote iconic poses.
That's a funny way to put it.
So like Catherine Miller she's got a radio in one hand, and she's got one of her arms outstretched like she's giving an order for someone to go fuck someone up over there.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Excuse me.
Alright, there we go. Oh, fuck. There we go. There goes. So, the fuck. Don't make it dark brown. Do. Okay, make the rings. All these tree ring things. Alright. I keep drawing circles. Look. Whatever. So, how much time do you have left on yourself? The draft.
The what?
On the draft, like how much time do you have left?
Oh, for Magic and Heroes?
Well, yeah. Like for if I heard Reforged, but if that's what you're doing, like my bad.
Oh, yeah, I'm bouncing back and forth between the two, really.
Oh, that's fine.
For Reforged, like I was telling Jet, I'm in the middle of the broadsword scene.
Ah.
And
I heard you said it was bad, like the turrets are bad.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm running into. It's like I want to try to match what I see in the campaign footage while also cutting some stuff.
But you don't want to. You don't want to show that the turrets are just bullshit, are just like lazy ass.
Yeah, and granted, you know the ongoing joke is that Chief cannot drive to save his life.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So, okay, this is going along very well. Alright. Okay, so what do you think of this background?
Ooh, I like that. You got him leaning against a log.
Yep. Yeah, that's where the backpack would be. You're just enjoying themselves over a fire. Maybe. I don't know, like maybe I don't know what they could be doing. I said something about cooking a demon, but maybe something else.
Yeah. Yeah, they could be roasting something, they could just be enjoying the warmth of the fire. Or they're just fucking around while Eric is off doing something.
Yeah, they're
he
just
said,
like,
okay, stay here, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Don't need to drag you two kids into this.
Yeah, that would do about it. Maybe I should try to add the skybox. So I probably will get this done tomorrow, most likely. So I'll keep you guys I'll keep you posted on that. So what time is it for me? It is 10:16. Okay. I got like 15 minutes. I'm gonna go like end the stream like right there. So I'm gonna go to the ending page. Okay. Do you have any questions for me? Like something? You can ask me anything. Like maybe future projects, so on.
Yeah, what kind of projects do you think you're going to be working on?
Okay, so I have a lot of Elias projects coming up, and
naturally.
Yeah, and I found a lot of good Pinterest references for both Tom and Lucy and John and Kelly stuff. So that's one thing I'll be doing. Maybe I'll be doing that Star Wars project. I'll be doing small hints of the Star Wars, like showing like the Star Wars characters I used to have, and then maybe my Empire Saga one as well. But that's after I finish Harrington's commission.
Yeah.
So, which I could get started like tomorrow as well, which is very surprising. And to be honest, my the thing is that for a business thing for me, since I'm gonna do this a bit more often, I'm gonna wait until I'm done drawing and then I get paid. I know that's a leap of faith for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But like for me though, I prefer when both parties are satisfied. So like I want to know first, like, hey, is this good enough for you? Like, do you want it like this? And then they pay it, because that way they could be like, okay, yes, I have control over it. Not gonna lie.
I would say, as you go, for the first few, that sounds like an okay thing to do, but maybe going forward, as you, establish yourself as someone who delivers, a few, maybe a month or so down the line, you change it up where you ask for half payment or even a quarter payment up front.
Yeah, that would work.
Because I think I've actually heard a couple sort of horror stories about people fucking ripping off artists like that.
Oh, really? That's weird.
I think it's mostly like in background. I was overhearing it, but yeah. Some people can be kind of shitty, so you just gotta be careful about that.
Yeah, it's a good thing, like, I still gotta deliver Wes's commission, and, like, after I do that, I'm gonna have to... what I'm gonna do with a lot of my art is gonna share it on Pinterest, but I'm gonna put the links to my Twitter on it. So that way, that way they could, like, hey... That way they're like, hey, this is my shit, you motherfuckers, this is... like, I don't want people stealing my... I don't want people stealing my art for... That's illegal.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, not only that, some people were recommending me to do NFTs. I'm still a mixed bag about that, but like,
do it.
Yeah. But the reason, like, how they explain it sounds very interesting, since like they were like, hey, we noticed that people like to steal art, and I'm like, yeah, that's true. Especially with commissions, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds about accurate.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's something. So of course, more Elias content, and not only that, I did start a roleplay account, so I'm gonna be.
No, I still gotta make Hanson's. Okay, you.
Yeah. So I gotta share something today. I'm gonna probably see if I can share something today about it, so that way. So we can't wait for that. Oh my goodness. So.
Oh, actually, also since you're okay with me making a Hanson character sheet, what all would you want to be said in this character sheet? I'm already gonna like pester you for like certain eye color, height, weight, all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
I think Homeworld.
Yeah, Homeworld. That's gonna be the hard part for me though, because yeah, I'm not very big into like planet, like what planets are well known.
Technically, the good thing about it too is there's, I think canonically there's like well over 1,000 or so UNSC worlds.
So like I could just make
all of them named.
Yeah, so I could just make one up and get away with it.
Well, for the most part, yeah. As long as you don't accidentally somehow accidentally name a very important world that is like over here that somehow survived or whatever.
Yeah, so I could get away with that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure like everyone can tell what his eye color is. It's dark brown, and his hair color is like black, and I might actually add shades of gray because to showcase his actual age. Like, he looks very young, but in reality, he's very like, he went through a lot of shit. So like that's why he kind of looks a bit old. Like, he's not that young.
Yeah.
So not only that, I wonder I think one of the biggest inspirations is that he nearly takes a gravity hammer to the face, which is I think
that's a lot of people. That happens to a lot of people, I find.
Yeah, so like instead of taking it direct to like Cal, Cal to the point it kills him, like he gets it to the point it cracks the visor. It does dent him. It does dent the helmet, which does hit his face, but it scratches it. Like, it doesn't kill him.
Yeah.
So that's where he gets one of his scars, especially on the one with the. Especially on the one that like it covers like one side of his face. So that's where he gets that. I don't know what other injuries he will have personally.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of he does get nearly a gravity hammer. I'm surprised everyone is just like, I'm surprised he has all his limbs, and I'm like, yeah, he's just lucky. Because mostly everyone gets prosthetics somewhere down the line.
Pretty much, yeah.
If Elias was to get any injury, like, what do you expect? Like, which do you expect for? Like, what's one thing you...
That's a good question.
Like...
Honestly, considering how you kind of described him, I would imagine him getting a spiker, like, on the... What side is the heart on?
What?
On the left side, right?
Yeah, he's left-handed.
No, I mean the heart though. The heart is on the left hand. It's on the left hand side, right?
Yeah, it's a bit far to the left.
Yeah. Okay. So get a spike around through the right pectoral then.
That's gotta hurt.
Well, I mean, he's constantly charging into danger, so if he doesn't get at least one, I'll be very surprised.
Even though he does always prefer the stealthy approach, like he's the middle ground. He sometimes goes stealthy, but when it goes loud, he goes loud. His shielding
Mr.
is also
Agent.
basic. His shielding's also very poor. Well, not poor, but
It's enough to like stop a couple rounds, but not much.
yeah, it's not like John's to the point. And I feel like until he gets his Gen 2 version, everyone's gonna be like,
Well-
get some shielding, bro.
I might even add an audio log of I'm just gonna call him low-key asshole Q going, okay, remember, I want all the data you can get. Don't be afraid to get hurt. But don't get the system destroyed. Good luck.
Hansen has a hard time carrying back, and then he's just like, are you serious, my man?
Doc, you gotta stop telling him to not be afraid to get hit. Look at this. He's more... he starts shaking him. He's like a bag of broken bones here.
And he's just like, oh, it's fine.
We have a bone healing serum for him. No, you don't. That's just morphine.
Yeah. That's just hilarious. The fact that he has to go through that much hell. I wonder how everyone else would react. I think even Kelly would just be like berating him like non-stop. Like when he reveals himself, of course, but everyone's gonna be like, dude, get new armor, and he's like, I can't.
I can't. There's only one of these.
Yeah.
We're more fucked up. The Doc has like a voucher system that he keeps changing the rules on.
Not only that, I think my next project with Elias will be him in his Gen 2 version.
Yeah.
So, I wonder what's the benefits, the additional benefits Gen 2 might have. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be more like Mjolnir, but like better shielding, I guess, is gonna be one form of a criteria.
Definitely better shielding. Like I was saying the first time you asked. Definitely more advanced refractive coating on the armor bits, so that way it can better withstand plasma bolts.
Yeah, and maybe some benefits that like other Spartans don't have. Maybe like I don't know. Maybe instead of like he can have multiple modules, but in exchange for multiple modules in his suit, it's a very limited amount.
So kind of like the prototype suit I gave John in Reforged.
I think I don't. It's been a while since I read it, so can you explain to me what
So basically, make a long story short, I didn't like how Thor did that weird art change and explained it away with nanomachines.
Yeah.
So when John first shows up, he's in the armor that he left Earth in, but it gets fucked up.
Yeah.
And they get back a new suit for him out of a prototype chassis that has two armor abilities locked into it: jetpack and hard light shield.
Yeah. That's essentially it. That's like the benefit of probably one big benefit that his armor will be having over others.
Yeah.
Hopefully no one bitches about it, because in the end, Elias does, with all the shit he goes through. I don't think anyone would be complaining once they figured out that, yeah, this guy went through too much. He's gonna need a buff.
There's Hansen with a bowl of noodles for him. You need to eat.
No. That's gonna be funny. You guys tell me to eat once we all meet up, and I'm like, no. You're just forcing me to eat. You're just telling me you have to eat something. I'm like, nah, I'm not hungry. Hungry my ass.
I'll channel my inner Italian woman. Eat, you need to eat. You're too skinny. You're skinny and bones.
Yeah, I'm still skinny as fuck, so you really can't do anything about that. I might make Elias not too skinny. Everyone says that Spartans are muscle built, and I'm like, yeah, to be honest, I'm an average. I might make Elias a bit more muscle, athletic, but he's not too athletic.
That's something we could also do in the character sheet, where the what do you call it? Fuck me, I was just reading it too. What's that thing? Give me a second.
You're just like, come on, let me read. I gotta like make sure.
I think it's the catalytic thyroid implant. Maybe they give him a kind of a shittier version or they quote unquote give him a shittier version to better like wave away. Oh yeah, that fucker died.
Yeah, they gave him something to like. Oh my god. Damn. I'm so surprised everyone wants me to keep it. Because a lot of my characters do actually, like, they nearly die. Like, for example, for my Star Wars character, Click gets blasted. A lot. Well, not way too much, but he gets
thrown back.
Yeah, that Officer Alexis, he gets his eye ripped out, nearly gets a 9.999 bullet through the skull.
Jesus.
If you're wanting to know how big that is, that's essentially this is essentially a common pistol commissars use.
Actually, isn't there like quote unquote common pistol essentially chambered in 50 action express?
It's according to the lore, it's .75 caliber, but in real life,
Jesus,
it's .999, which is essentially the size of a soda can, a rocket-propelled soda can.
Jesus Christ!
That's
the Emperor must love this guy.
Nah, that's commonly every higher rank uses it. But yes, that's literally their average caliber.
Well, if he I'm saying if he survives, the Emperor loves him.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's if he does survive, which, to be honest, Deathcore usually don't.
Just random Hanson shows up. He's living. I got him.
Yeah.
Drags him off the battlefield.
Supreme Commander AU Elias leads the UEF. I might do a Warhammer cameo. Officer Alexis leads the freaking Cyber Nation since he does have a robotic eye.
It's just like, I don't know why they put me here. They saw my eye and said, brother.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my goodness, I want to see if I'm gonna see if I could draw this for fun, an ACU for Elias, but it's not gonna be like the big, ridiculously large size, what is portrayed in the game. Maybe like, not really something Titanfall size, a bit bigger, but I'm not going over the top with Pacific Rim level shit. But then again, ACUs aren't that big. That's the thing.
I mean, they're like, yeah, they're small compared to like the fuck off experimentals that get built.
That is really true. So I want to know, how big are these things?
ACUs?
Yeah, like that's a good question.
Look it up.
How's
command unit?
Supreme Commander ACU size. Let's see what.
Fuck off! They don't have a.
How tall would an ACU be? 1 unit of distance in game is 20 meters. 40 to 45 meters. What the fuck?
Sounds accurate.
Like, how big would that be in a real scenario?
How big did you say?
40 to 45 meters. Roughly, like within that range.
Okay, let's just say 45 at best, or at like max. That's 147 feet.
That doesn't sound that bad.
Average length of football field.
Is it roughly?
That is about 40. You said 45 meters. That is about little less than half the size of a football field.
Wait, less than half?
Yeah.
But they make it seem so huge.
I mean, it's a giant fuck-off gun attached to something that's stomping around making tanks from rocks and shit, so yeah.
Which is hilarious because, like, people are just like, it must be big, but then when you look at the real proportions, you're like, oh shit, it's not really.
Average height of 1 story old. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Wait. 15, 30, 35, 40, 45. So the average one-story house is roughly about 10 to 15 feet tall. So at the max end of 15 feet, that's like 4 houses stacked on top of each other.
That's pretty tall, but I was expecting it to be taller, not gonna lie. I actually do know how to defeat the final mission. I just gotta like spawn a lot of artillery and hopefully deal with those megaliths, because for fuck's sake, those things are... Why are the megaliths powerful? They're just walking spiders on legs. For fuck's sake. I would love to see like the entire group chat just play Supreme Commander or do something like that for like just a game night.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
We'll see, like maybe like during, I don't know, if hopefully like we have like wait, do you have like, what do you do on the holidays, like for Christmas? Like, do you have like a week off or something, or nah? Because I only have like 4 days, which is essentially, yeah.
See, when is... I might go down to see my pops.
Oh.
But hopefully by then, maybe I'll have like a better, more advanced gaming laptop. So as long as, you know, like as long as I do all the usual stuff that you do with family, I could probably hop on for a couple hours of gaming.
Yeah, hopefully I can get everyone else to join it too. Though sadly Jacob can't join for MCC because he says he only got Reach and I think Halo Reach and 3. I think that's what he said, which is kind of odd because usually when you download MCC you have to, well, you have the option, but you mostly have to download the whole thing, so, but it's fine. Wait, let's see. Ooh, I might actually also use some, I'm gonna look at some of the Supreme Commander concept art and see if Elias might benefit from it. Like, maybe. For his armor.
Yeah, one thing I always felt was, granted, I could, you know, I see the obvious reason from, for gameplay perspective. It's all armored units. There are no infantry.
Like,
which
have
is
you
good
seen...
because, which is good, like, yeah, because, fuck, the infantry are squishy.
Yeah. But then again, like, there's people flying these vehicles. And tanks. If you think about it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was saying, you know, I can understand, but at the same time, like, I kind of want squishy infantry running around.
Just, oh, yeah, that's true. To be honest, though, like, I don't know if, like, they said that the machines are automated, like, essentially. Like, a lot of their vehicles are automated, but I'm like, hold on. The fighters don't seem to look like that. They actually do look like regular jets, so... You sure?
Maybe they have that little flavor text to make the commanders not feel bad about sending hundreds of fuckers to their deaths.
Well, at least they're not relying on foot infantry, because they'd be fucked. Because, damn, they'd be fucked up beyond repair. They'd be foobarred. They'd be foobarred pretty much. Oh no. Which, that's a military, that's an army thing. That's an army thing if I remember, foobar.
I know. I used to, for the longest time, I wanted to enlist in the military. I was a fucking weeaboo about the military.
Yeah. What made you actually? What made you stop? Like, is it just life in general?
Combination of life in general and when I met my ex, she wasn't exactly too thrilled about me doing it.
That's fair.
And I kind of let a lot of her, I guess you could say, laissez-faire, not really gonna give a shit, gonna rely on this one pipe dream to square me away. Kind of influence a bunch of my thinking, honestly.
Yeah, that's totally, yeah, that would make sense. And to be honest, I totally respect that. And to be honest, not everyone's gonna be, well, I'm not saying you're not fit, but I'm saying that I'm just gonna be warning about you. You just gotta be careful.
Yeah, I appreciate blunt honesty.
Yeah, because, like, for me, though, like, the stress could be unbearable as fuck. Like, this is why when people see when you see someone from the military, they're either depressed or like they have issues, like they can't really cope.
Yeah.
It can be that bad. Even for just like an office job, it can be serious as fuck. So, yeah, that's why if I ever get those clicks, I hope you guys understand, because some days it just happens.
No worries, man. We got you.
Yeah, and not only that, it's still like I still have issues with the doubting like a lot of my art, because I'm not gonna lie, I still consider Jacob's art better than mine.
I mean, like the way one of my buddies told me about it. Don't compare yourself to PewDiePie, because there'll never be another PewDiePie. Be the next you.
That's fair. That's fair.
So it's okay to occasionally compare your art to somebody else, but remember, everyone has their own style. What someone might consider bad or lackluster art is just someone else's style.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so hopefully that art competition goes well. Like I'm planning to apply for that. I just don't know if it's gonna be an art piece or literature, because I might do both, because I like doing those with my art posts on Twitter. Like,
ask him if you can do 2 submissions.
Yeah, because like I could just make it all in one, to be honest. I hope that's okay with him though, because like, I like doing the writing part, like even though like the limited characters is an issue to me still.
Yeah, well, that's why you do Google Docs and you put a link to the Google Docs. I'm pretty sure that's what I want too.
Yeah, and to be honest, I like how you guys compliment the writing part of like how I did it, even though like I haven't done that in a long ass time. I haven't done like writing like that, to be honest. So I'm still like wondering like what's the favorite part about it. Like especially one of my biggest ones is the recent with Tom and Lucy.
Huh?
Like, I wrote something for that. I think you guys read it already, so, like, what do you like about that one? I'm just wondering.
Let me pull it up real quick, because I remember reading it, but I don't remember everything on it.
Yeah, it was just very simple. It was, like, a very, like, light thing. It wasn't a big deal.
You say it wasn't a big deal.
Well.
After a fun event at the pool, Lucy smiles and looks back, remembering seeing Tom smile and have fun with the others. She kisses him on the cheek and snuggles her head on his back. Tom smiles as he carries her back indoors into her room. I like that. It's a nice little lovey-dovey between them.
Yeah, and I was like limited. It was still limited characters, but I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll deal with what I got.
To quote another person I remember talking about, limitations are the best way to unleash creativity. Something that honestly especially a lot of superhero films suffer from is they get shit tons of money thrown at them, so they can throw everything and the fucking kitchen sink into it. But at the same time of having all that unlimited ability, there's not a whole lot of creativity in it.
Yeah, not only that, like, I think that's without that we wouldn't have gotten Star Wars for if you think about it, because remember the budget was very limited.
Yeah, exactly.
You okay, man? Like,
sorry.
Is it just like you being sick, or is...
low-key sick, yeah. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just making sure, because I hope you, like... Because, like, some people were texting, they were telling me, oh, they have COVID, and I was like, are you serious? No.
I don't think I have it. Bro, I was telling you, I've been basically working for, like, this is probably my 4th week straight of working.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would explain it.
It's just basically exhaustion. Well, an exhaustion-induced cold, I assume.
Yeah. And you said you still don't get weekends off still?
I probably will get at least 1 day off. But my last day at my other job will be July 31st.
Yeah, but you'll hopefully you don't get fucked over, because like I'm kind of pissed off that you still don't have the. They're just like, okay, can you get you back here? And I'm like, are you serious? You could have just waited. You had to ask while he's away to do it.
Yeah, it's like that's one thing that kind of that surprised and actually kind of pissed me off. I was literally on the road getting ready to do something else, and I'm pretty sure because I was having to run 8 things in my head, I might have left some equipment out there. That's gonna be fun finding out.
Oh my goodness! And then they're just like, "Hey, can you get back here?" And I'm like, I would personally be pissed.
They didn't say, "Hey, come back right away." They said, "Hey, tomorrow you want to go to Minnesota?" I said, "Sure." When? Don't know. We'll let you know. What's the earliest? Tomorrow. What's the latest? Saturday. Can you give me a fucking clue as to the when?
They said nah. Oh gosh. They said soon. That is not helping.
No, it fucking wasn't. I was like low-key pissed because I had to scramble, and I already had that Saturday off because we thought I was gonna like go down south to chill with my pops. But turns out he came up for a wedding. So I was like, hey, I'll get off work on Friday. I'll knock off a couple hours because I already got that OT to cover me, and we'll go to a movie. We'll chill. And what do you mean I'm leaving? I'm on my flight is 7 a.m.
Damn.
Okay, how long am I gonna be out there? The fuck you mean till Thursday?
That sucks.
Like, am I coming back on Friday or am I coming back Thursday?
They didn't tell you, did they?
Low key, they didn't. I'm actually a little pissed at Ernie. That's like my boss above me.
Oh.
Who he gave me a screenshot of when I was going out, but he didn't give me a screenshot of when I was coming back.
Oh. Well, damn. That's like, gosh dang it. Are they serious? Oh my goodness, that's just wrong. They just did you wrong right there.
Yeah, I love my job, but there's a lot of bullshit that comes with it.
You'd be like that though.
Yeah, it does.
Oh wait, I just got my order of Fireteam Taurus for the Mega Construct sets, and it's pretty good. I have the Halo Reach turret from that defense, like defend Dr. Halsey as she gets her shit. Which is an interesting one. And to be honest, the figures are pretty good too. I have the soldier. The soldier figure looks a lot like something I could just do for Elias now. Like, it looks very similar. Well, not exactly, but I'll see. I'll probably share that tomorrow just to be like, hey, what's you guys' thoughts? So, yeah. Oh fuck. Oh, wrong way. There we go.
Yeah. So hopefully that'll be like the last impromptu work trip I take for a while.
Hopefully so, man. Like, you rightfully deserve a break. Like, for fuck's sake.
55 hours OT, man. That's how much I'm gonna be getting on this next check.
Oh my goodness. Is be like that, and man.
Like yay! I'm glad I have it because I'm going on my trip, and I may or may not have a couple expenses I have to like take into account for because I was stupid one day and might need a little work on my car, but you know.
Oh yeah, it'd be like that. How could this happen to me?
All right, it's Juneteenth. It's
Juneteenth. Good grief. Juneteenth. Great. What the fucking hell? What is this? What's this thing? Work. Okie
Oh yeah, and I'm probably just kind of give you a little sneak peek of what I'm wanting to do. I was kind of talking with Jacob about what we wanted to change about for the broadsword scene, or some of the scenes towards the end in general.
Yeah.
But to kind of give it a little more, I guess, grandiose, or at least right before they accidentally crash the broadsword into the fucking ship.
Yeah.
I'll run it by Jacob, but I might have like right as they get to the part where they have to knock out the 4 particle cannons surrounding the composer.
Yeah.
A bunch of Forerunner fighters are released and start to bear down on the Chief and Kelly and their broadsword.
Yeah.
But a sortie of freaking longsword of older model longsword with SC reserve, and broadswords and other fighter craft from Battle Group Dakota come in to buy Chief some time.
Ooh, I like that.
I love cavalry scenes like that.
To be honest, it makes sense. Like, two broadswords are not gonna go against a fucking something of that size.
Actually, it's not two. It's just one.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly is sitting on John's lap.
Oh, really?
No, not really. It's actually a prototype broadsword. Sorry, that's a two-seater configuration.
So like they use the saber design, they just put it on a broadsword instead.
Pretty much, like it's a research station. We there's a little bit of leeway we can have with what's there. I still have to run this by Jacob, but I was like, I low-key am almost like, because who was it? I think it was Wes or Kyle I was talking to. Mm-hmm. One of them, their OCs has like a aircraft that's like styled after a F-14 Tomcat.
Oh, I think that was probably Kyle Harrington who did that.
Yeah, one of them, and I think I low-key asked, hey, what do you think about making it look like an F-14 Tomcat? I don't think I ever got a response though, because it was a crazy stream.
Oh yeah, the crazy one. Oh, good grief. It'd be like that though. Sometimes the streams are good, and like most of the time no one interacts, which is fine. Which is kind of like, yeah, it's not kind of like I was like, I know things come by slowly, but yeah, it's whatever. I'm fine with it now.
Once we get more stuff, I think once we get more stuff for the Fractured Timeline, actually in the pipes, I think we might start seeing some activity for you, man.
Now you're fine. That's why like me and Jacob I asked Jacob about a YouTube channel, like making a YouTube channel, like so that way I could stream there, and that way like I could just do it for everyone. Like it's just me doing maybe like since I mostly have like, I guess you could say I'm the guy with the most free time, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Like I could be the one that does the streams most often, like, but I don't know if like Jacob's gonna allow me the freedom to like do some things, because I can't always just play like, I don't know, streaming Halo games a lot, like, and especially if it's just by myself, which is not really fun. Well, it's fun to stream Halo, but like constantly every day, not so much.
Yeah, gotta have some variety.
So yeah, well, I'll just hopefully like soon enough. And to be honest, I think you guys get really fucked over at your jobs.
Sadly, that's how civilian life is like.
Yeah, in the military, that depends on like the military. That's if you don't get your job done right. If you don't get your job done right, they'll pull you back again. You don't give shits.
Yeah.
So there's that possibility. And then, like, I wonder, like, what is Jacob's job?
I think it's something in retail.
Oh, isn't that like I'm stupid, so like I'm not really sure what that is specifically. Like, is it like what is it? Is it like what? Retail, huh? Why am I making this complicated? Is it like houses or no, not houses.
No, retail is like
No, I'm stupid.
Target or Walmart or shit like that.
Oh, like he's like one of those big store people. Oh, great. Oof, that's unfortunate. Because you have a lot of stuff focused on you, and oh no, because that's the case.
It's not bad. I worked retail for like 4 years, for like 2 years, I think.
Ooh. Is it really that bad? People say
depends.
Like, depends on what? Like, if it's a
low key, kind of like which store you're working for.
Oh, it sounds like he's like one of those stores associates. Yeah, like those people who do.
Or maybe he's one of the inventory people who like takes the stuff off the trucks as they come in.
Oh yeah, that too. That could be the case.
Like honestly, if you're someone who just does inventory and you don't deal with customers and during normal business hours, that's probably like the best.
But if you're the one that does, oh great.
Gotta have a lot of
Karens. You're gonna have Karens.
A lot of patience.
You're also gonna get a lot of Karens on your ass.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I used to work at a Target doing inventory stuff.
Oh really? That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd help unload the trucks and then stock it right before open.
Yeah, that makes sense. Whoa.
So the most I'd ever deal with is like the random person like, "Hello, how are you?" No, work here. I just have a red shirt on because I like red shirts.
They're just like,
that's weird. Like, you have a name tag on.
No. Yes, it's easier for people to recognize me for my fellow co-workers, not for you. Not for you, man. So, please, leave me alone. So if you like that, you do be like that though. So yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I worked at Target. Then I worked at before Target, I worked at Family Dollar.
Ah.
And then for most of my adult life, I've worked in food.
Like a restaurant?
Yep. My first job was Whataburger because I was trying to go to college, needed money for college, which scholarship only paid for so much.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I transferred to a new store, thinking, "Hey, I'll get more money."
Nope, that's
Wait,
not
what do you
usually
mean?
the case.
What do you mean I'm not getting more money? I volunteered to help staff this place. I was like one of the best people at the other store. Okay. Well, I was up for promotion like 2 months ago. Could I relook into that? Woohoo! Excuse me 1 second.
Yep. Damn.
Sorry, Kat was doing some weird shit.
That makes sense.
Woohoo! Promotion! Wait, what do you mean we went from 5 team leads to just me and another chick? Okay, are we gonna get... Okay, so we lost one for some reason. We have one on loan for another reason. And the other one is just always MIA. But we have a shit ton of straight-up managers. Awesome! Great! But we still need at least one team lead. Fuck, that means I'm working a lot of shifts. Excuse me. And then, yeah. And then finally I remember my ex, I was still with my ex at the time, went into Urban Hot Dog Company in 2015. I was literally just like sitting at the table, like, you can't see me, but I'm like mimicking swaying.
You're just
from
like
exhaustion.
You're just like, damn. That must suck.
I fall forward, make sure I don't land in fries in my hot dog.
Oh, yay. Wait, were you about to pass out? That's what it sounds like.
No. I was mimicking how I was that day. And then she kind of looked at me and said, "Babe, you don't like it there anymore. They don't listen to you anymore. Why don't you just leave? Where else am I gonna go?" And we literally looked around and was like, "Hey, how about we both apply here? Okay? Do you have job applications?"
Yes.
Matt came over, dropped off a couple papers, said, "Sure, fill it out." She didn't get the job, I got the job. Woohoo!
Wait, why didn't she get the job? Is just because...
There's no... Jesus Christ, if I had a list, it would be from here to Timbuktu.
Really? Was it that bad?
I'm not gonna say right off the cuff, just because there's always that minute chance that he likes our contact, finds out that I'm talking shit about her, and next thing you know, we'll get a lot, whatever. But yeah, she wasn't exactly at the time well put together in the head, we'll say.
I guess you could say, simply put, not fit for duty. There we go.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Excuse me. And what sucked too is that I may or may not have talked a little bit of shit about her as well.
Oh, you're just.
But also.
But then again, if you're being brutally honest, I don't know if that counts.
True. But also, it doesn't help that I already had 2 years of experience with Whataburger and going on at least 1 year of like team leader status.
Oh, yeah, that's a big major. That's a big thing. Like it's like
so
saying,
looking at it, it's like
yeah,
it's like we got the Spec Ops dude versus Johnny Come Lately.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like how if you think about it, like if you don't quit and you do your military contract, you get out, you just put that on your resume. They're sure as hell gonna hire you.
Yeah.
And to be honest, you know why? You know what's scary is that once you join, like once you sign your contract and like you have like around us. Oh, hold on, let me ask my roommate. So yeah, you had an option, but if you quit there, good lord, ooh, that's not gonna look good. Good luck trying to find a job. So yeah, it's that bad. So, downside of joining, if you're having second thoughts, good luck.
At this point, like I said, low-key, I'm trying to wait so I can maybe enlist one day, because I think I have to like I'm 30 or some shit.
You could also apply for a waiver if that's the case. Which
a waiver? What?
A waiver. It's like a. I guess it's like a form or some like it's a form telling higher ups of like different units and so on, like, hey, this guy came in old, like it's like let's say it's like writing up for the fact, like let's say what's a good way to put it? He has a medical issue. Like let's say someone has a medical issue. Yeah, there's a waiver written up for that. So every time like if you move to a different unit, they're gonna see the waiver first and be like, okay, yeah, we know about this firsthand. That way there wouldn't be issues and essentially you don't die. Simply put. Yeah. For age, there is a waiver for pretty much everything, including tattoos. Tattoos is a big one. Age, I think a waiver is for age as well, so especially for enlistment. But if you're going, like, you could also, like, if I remember, if you guys go to college, you can potentially become an officer, though I don't know if that's a good idea, because
I have like 3 years of college, but I never got a degree.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're still gonna have to go through boot camp. Hey, but the good news is, if you go through Marine Corps boot camp, you don't have to go through the other ones. They consider
It's kind of funny. Another buddy I have through Urban Hot Dog, he used to be Army, and I was telling him, I kind of want to think I'll join the Air Force because I'm kind of smart. I scored a decent ASVAB 10 years ago.
Uh-oh.
He looked at me and said, yeah, but if you join the Army, you'll come out fucking shredded after boot camp.
That's true. Not only, like, the Air Force is mostly on general, like, specifically mathematics wise, and there's nothing wrong with that. I do respect the Air Force. Like, every branch is important. But some days it's like, yeah, we do talk smack about everyone. Literally talks smack about each other. So yeah, be prepared for that once that comes. Yeah, don't take it.
I'm already expecting it.
Yeah, don't be surprised, because it's kind of funny, like, especially with the Marine Corps and the Army. When they see each other, they're just like, yeah, it's either two ways this could go. We're very friendly, but sort of hostile, or you act hostile and then things go down.
Right.
There's those options, so be careful what you wish for.
Like with anything.
Pretty much. So, yeah, there's that downside. So, yeah. Oh, do you have any questions, like, regarding, like, Elias's, like, possible changes in the future? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, actually, I know you keep saying you've been kind of working on trying to overhaul him a little bit. What exactly would you want to change about him?
Well, maybe like specifically one of the biggest things I would like to change is his attitude, like after revealing to everyone else. Like you could see, like, it's not like a massive big overhaul, but it's more like like you could tell that he's slowly changing, and it does become a major thing down the line.
Yeah.
So like,
especially when he has his harem to look after.
Okay, I don't know if the harem thing is gonna be a joke. It's not always gonna be canon. So if it's a joke, I'll do it. But like, so
the ladies fight over him. They think they're in his harem. How about that?
Maybe that'll work. Yeah, and to be honest, I don't know if I should make Lieutenant Laura like the same situation as Rachel. Well, not really, like she has PTSD, but she's also becomes a Spartan. And
like a Spartan 4 or?
Yeah, Spartan 4.
That could be cool.
Yeah, but however, I don't want to portray her as a jerk though, because if you think about it, most of the Spartan 4s are veterans, but they're portrayed as assholes. Which is
I never.
Yeah. Yeah, what were you saying? Like, it just rubs me the wrong way.
What?
It just rubs me the wrong way that they're veterans, but they act like assholes.
Yeah.
I'm just like, if you think
not only that, but it's like a lot of people just automatically talk shit on fours as a whole.
Like, sure, like, to be honest, I think the reasoning was how they're portrayed. Like,
yeah, true.
Like how they were portrayed as like volunteers. It's not bad. Like that volunteers. That's an interesting way to portray it. Like that's a radical change, and that's something that I would expect. But I think the reasoning why is because they do act. It is true. They somehow do act like little children. And when it comes to like stuff, like certain things, it's like they don't like they act. They're told they're veterans, but they don't act like it. Like with basic stuff, like one of the biggest examples is like you know how Spartan 2's like, even though like they have their personalities, like one likes to go close quarters like with a shotgun, but he's not like stupid about it.
Yeah.
Remember like in Spartan Ops where one guy just literally just pops out of nowhere instead of like, hey, finding a better way to take them on at close range rather than just like he just
vaguely, like, I actually never played Spartan Ops.
So yeah, one of the cutscenes, this guy just hops out, like he's just like he doesn't get to different cover, like he doesn't advance and get to cover and then shoot with his shotgun. He just makes himself open, and then he gets attacked by a Promethean Knight out of nowhere, and I was like, yeah, that's not really a good idea. Like even Marines, even Marines in the Spartan Ops cutscenes actually have a better understanding of that staying together is better than just being a hero, which is, I think that's one good reason why Spartan 4s do get smacked, is how like they do act dumb. Like in the books, if you think about it, like how the Spartan 2s are portrayed in the books, they actually act reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah. They actually like they have a training.
Yeah, like even though Fred is a knives expert and he likes to go up close and personal with his knives, he doesn't act stupid about it.
Yeah.
Unlike the 4s that are seen in the cutscenes. I'm not saying all 4s are like this, but because it was the first introduction of them, it sadly is gonna be like the one thing that's gonna stick out for the rest of the time. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I don't know, like I might do like small changes with Elias, which will eventually make his overhaul. But one big thing that's a part of it is change in armor. So
right.
Is Gen 2 is gonna be inspired by Halo Wars, and hopefully down the line I will ask someone. I'll probably ask for y'all's help on like doing Leica's design, because I do have an idea of it. Since I'm looking at my ODST figures right now, and I'm like, maybe I could do something with the ODST helmet, and maybe like some of the armor pieces. Just like make it interesting. Like it's not gonna be like a completely new set. Like she's gonna probably just use the ODST helmet, but her own twist of it.
Right.
So, yeah. So I'm gonna like ask you guys a lot on that. Like, what could I possibly add? Like how Navi, like he always like wonders about the Tenrai, the Yoroi armor core. Like like how they could add it, and I might do the same thing there. Like, but instead of like trying to introduce like something that isn't, I don't know if it really. I know it's canon, but it's like we don't see it often. But like, adding my own twists, like you know. So yeah, there's that. And I think Krem is gonna show up eventually, like maybe upcoming weekend. That about like ask questions more because she's still not well versed in the Halo lore yet, but we're all here for her. We'll all help her.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll get her there. And to be honest, she does actually see it as cool. And to be honest, one of the biggest reasons why was because of Halo Legends. Her favorite short was The Babysitter and Homecoming. Which, to be honest, I think she kind of... I don't know if she was saddened by Homecoming, so makes sense.
Yeah.
But The Babysitter, I think she was like... I don't know if she really cried over that one, but... you know the feels when you...
Yeah.
And then... My personal favorite will always be Prototype, not gonna lie.
Prototype, Homecoming, or was it Homecoming?
Yeah, the one with Daisy. Yeah, it's Homecoming.
No, not Homecoming. The basically the history of the Haloverse.
Oh, Origins Part 1 and 2. I like Origins Part 2 because it's like it's kind of funny. You did say like this, like they the mistranslation, people didn't like that, but in my opinion, I thought it was interesting because, like, I just see it as, like, her being rampant, like, it just messed with her memory.
Yeah. And I also like how, because if I remember correctly, in a interview I think I read a little bit ago, in the, where we're seeing a lot of the, where we see the, excuse me, sorry.
You're fine.
Where we're seeing the Covenant and the humans teaming up.
Yeah.
That was actually based off of a storyline that they wanted to do, but never ended up doing.
I think it was because
we would have.
I think it was because of the Halo 2 development, like how the hellish that went.
Yeah. It's either that or 3.
I think it was 2. I think it was 2 because like
someone's in the YouTube chat.
Oh really? I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah, someone named Shannon?
Oh wait, it's Rabbit. It's Rabbit Scout. Oh.
I have no idea who Rabbit Scout is.
Oh, it's the person on Twitter. Sorry, always busy these days. What y'all talking? Oh. Not all fours.
Dying?
Hashtag not all fours. Okay, yes, yes, it is true. I'm not saying all Spartan 4s are like badly portrayed. I just think that how they were portrayed is not. It just gives a bad impression. There we go. Their first introduction was a bad impression. And sadly, like what I say, first impressions are important. And like Alpha, what did you think of like their introduction? Like was it like interesting to you, or was like you just felt off? Like you just was like, eh.
I was very to it, to be honest, because I don't know. I always thought that it was more special in a way that there were only a limited amount of Spartans, and they kept dwindling down, until we had what we thought was the last one, and then Legacy of Onyx happened, or not Legacy of Onyx. Excuse me, one.
Yes, Shannon says that it will be Spartan Ops could have been redone, and to be honest, I do fully agree with it. What I would like to see is personally, like, you know, what's saddening is like. Me and Alpha already said this, they're veterans. They should be acting like them.
Yeah, like, not, like you said, not charging in like a fucking idiot.
Like, yes, there are reckless people like that, but there's a way you could be reckless but smart at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they act like glorified children.
granted, I will still throw in this caveat that I've never played Spartan up, so I have no fucking clue what happens in that. So
yeah, just look up the cutscenes on YouTube. The cutscenes will just pretty much show you what the hell is the problem. Well, they're not. I'm not saying Spartan 4s are bad still. I just want to see. I like how Infinite portrayed the Spartan 4s better than what Halo 4 did. Not gonna lie.
Gotcha.
Because one, they're like, it seems like actually they are volunteers who take stuff seriously. The cutscenes don't play during the game. Really? That's...
Wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was like a online component or something. I could be wrong.
That's weird. That is very weird. They don't play during the... Don't... What? What? Nanny? Oh man. So anyway, hey Shannon, do you have any questions like about like maybe like if you're wanting to ask questions about like what me and Alpha were discussing about art projects, then
ask
maybe,
all of the questions.
Yeah, I'll ask all of the questions. I'm gonna probably be here for an extra 2 hours if I kept explaining stuff, but whatever. And we both have work, but we'll
tell him to go ahead to go all in on the harem.
Oh no. Why? Why? It's just for what?
Fun. Come on, you put Elias through the meat grinder on a daily. He has to have someone to come home to. Why not make it several someones?
You know what's funny is that I was thinking about making Elias have a crush on Rachel, but then again I was like, yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, but then again, like it's kind of
remind me. You know what? Remind me to send you the Google Doc. Excuse me, the Google Doc I did of Hansen, because Wes actually let me kind of intertwine some of Hansen into Rachel's backstory.
You can send it to me now. Like I'm just probably gonna read them before that.
Oh shit, yeah. Why the fuck don't I just do that?
Art OCs, what's going? Oh, we're doing this. Shannon, we're discussing like art, like future art projects, like Halo, other topics, so on and so forth. Me and Alpha are part of a big. Is it I guess you could say fan fiction project.
Yeah, it's basically a big fan fiction project called Halo. I believe it's called Halo Fractured Glass Timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the whole crux of it is this Forerunner, monitor. I forget what it was called. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, some like monitor managed to. I guess
I
you
have
could
way
say.
too many bookmarks.
Yeah, that's fair. Who made these characters? A lot of people.
So it's a combination of like 12 people at the moment.
Yeah. To be honest,
Zealous Intrigue. That's the name of the monitor. That is actually made by the very awesome. Still need to send me his notes. Crimson Quill onto the Twitters.
Yeah. It's kind of unfortunate he doesn't show up often.
Yeah, it's nice what he does though. And basically, what happened with Zealous Intrigue was that. Excuse me. He was put in charge of I believe it's basically a clean energy project, and something went wackadoodle as things are wont to do.
With the Forerunners.
And yeah, Forerunners, man. It's like we want to make better popcorn. Whoops, we made a super gun.
Yeah, pretty much. So.
And he basically wanted to do. He decided that he was tired seeing that. There's no way he can cure the flood. He's gonna just stitch together the perfect timeline. Stitching together. I love this actually. The apparatus slammed together millions of timelines, fracturing and restitching them into exponentially more alternate timeline.
Oh, so when will this be placed? The question is when will
right
this?
Right now, the very first story, which is I'm leading, called Halo 4 Fractured Blue Team Reforged. A lot of it is set throughout the Halo universe. The very first story though is set in, basically during the events of Halo 4, and
we're rewriting Halo 4.
Yes, and there will be a rewrite of Halo 5. Bet your ass on that one.
And maybe Infinite if we allow it.
There is a public version on the Project Lead's Discord. I always forget his name.
Jacob.
On the thing. Jacob P117 at the Daytimes 117. In his bio is a link to the Discord.
if you
Go
want to
there.
join, you can.
Join us. There's a lot of cool people there. Showing off a lot of art. Excuse me. Showing off a lot of art. And there is a public version of the first. How many chapters? 7 or 8 of Blue Team Reforged.
Yeah, and I think we're almost done with that.
Sort of, yeah. Getting to the end.
You're getting there, which is almost interesting. Not only that, Shannon, if you want to, like, what we've been discussing most of the part is my character, which a lot of people have been taking interest in, and they've been like, they really like he is canon in this. We just haven't introduced him yet. In his.
Okay, so Kayaks, real quick. I sent you both Hansen's character sheet and the start of the Hansen and 1112 short story.
Ooh. Is it just a summary or?
It's not really. It's just basically like the first page and quarter.
Oh, Shannon, if you want to, just give me a text on Twitter. I can send it to you. I can send Jacob's account to you, so that way.
Yes.
Not only that, like.
Yes.
Oh, Shannon.
Please give criticism. I desire it.
Yeah, give me honest feedback on my characters too. I still believe like I could fix it, even though people say he's fine. Like, personally. So just completely redo Cyrus and make them ODSTs. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, but I don't know. We're not trying to literally rewrite everything.